Yo, what is going on? Yo. The music down. Make sure the audio's not set disastrously here because I was doing a couple other things the other day. What's going on, fellas? Welcome in, everybody. Body. Music's looking pretty good, I believe. Mic, too loud when I move it. A little bit. Mega creaking when you move the mic. My bad, fellas. But back with a little more throw barb stuff today. Let's see what kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that, wasn't I? But I never got around to it. Let me move this over here. I was gonna make a new hustle. Shale Cohen and Eld. I gotta remember to grab an Eld rune. Lucas, yo! I want to drink a coffee before we get rocking and rolling here. How's it going, my dude? Coffee. Doesn't get any better. Brad, yo. Oh yeah, run counter. Man, Phil's struggling already. Almost forgot the run counter. I'm feeling it today, boys. Boy, Phil's feeling great today. Feeling great. Got to slam some phone calls for work. Check you later. All right, dude. Sounds good. Ian, yo, what's up? Just having a great day. Playing some D2. Can't complain. Oh, what? Brad coming 15 months of Slayership. Holy moly. Dang, dude, that's impressive, amazing. Thank you so much. That's crazy 15 months. Thank you so much, Brad. You Slayer. Ooh. Nice. Once again, thank you so much, Brad. Fraser found a Death's Fathom yesterday. Nice. Yeah, that's a good rare one for sure. Cody B slamming the beast emote. Let's go. That was the first emote I ever made, I think. Mewtwo. Get him, Cody B. Yeah. Ban. Nikki says, keep slaying amazing content. Watching while you work. Glad you like the content, my dude. Glad you like the content. And welcome in also. Expired Helm. George coming in with the my dudes. What's up, George? Good to see you. I'm sensing it today, boys. Griffin's Eye. 107% chance today. Fraser says, notice yellow diadems with 2 sockets, rare helms, are so expensive to find. Yeah, if they roll with the right stuff on it, they can be insane. Diadems are so rare to find regardless, so it's like, then to get all this stuff to roll right on it. Like even, I would say, I don't know that, I can't remember thinking back if I've ever even found a rare diadem with 2 sockets, to be perfectly honest. Like, because just finding a diadem so rare, finding it rare is rare, getting it to roll with anything with 2 sockets, even if you ID'd like 100 circlets or diadems or anything like that, for one of them to have 2 sockets, like maybe 1 out of 100 would. Like it's just so, it's all so crazy, like for all I stuff to roll together. But Caveman, yo, good afternoon. Yo. 23 years now, amazing. Oh, we're talking about D2's longevity. Right. Sunil says, I get that grifts today, fool. Better believe it. 100% chance. Guaranteed to happen. Allegedly. Posted in the cut. I don't know if that's, I don't know what that's supposed to mean necessarily, that name. It almost sounds like something offensive, but I cannot confirm, but let's go with cut. Said he found the Java room this morning in the Chaos Sanctuary. That's nice, awesome. Congrats on that one. George says, when did it come out? 2000 and then LOD 2001? Something like that? Something like it? Dustin, yo! Welcome in, Dustin. Want to see your reaction if you finally find that Griffin, says Mewtwo. I'm just going to be like... That's how I'm going to be. Don't wanna like break my chair or anything. Flip the desk over, stream just goes dead. I need to prep a speech. Right. That's what I should do. When it drops, I'm like... I would like to thank my mother and, of course, David Brevik. For creating the game also too, but and like I said, my parents, my wife for supporting me. When I, for eventually I did find this Griffins. It's so amazing. Kids, love you guys. Yeah, Dustin. Yeah, the kid, that one kid meme, yeah, where he just does the thumbs up. That's exactly what I was thinking of when I did it too. Exactly what I was thinking of. Like the Neil Armstrong. Yeah, it'll be just as impactful as that quote from Neil Armstrong. Ian says 2000. He's saying when it came out. I'm pretty positive it came out in 2000. I wasn't sure when the expansion came out, to be perfectly honest. If it was 2001, 2002. I couldn't remember. Oh yeah, I do want to grab some of these. Nothing a quick Google search couldn't find, right? Mewtwo did it all for the kids, right? Cut says there's a content creator, he loves destroying his keyboards. He got banned on Twitch for destroying his keyboards on stream. How could you get banned for that? This is a free country, you can destroy your own keyboard if you want to. Interesting. I didn't think that would get you banned. That's real weird that would get you banned, to be perfectly honest, in my opinion. What up, my men's? This is Nick Stevens. Hope everyone finds them GG items today. Happy Tuesday, Phil. Thanks, as always, for the great content, and you're awesome. That's very kind of you, my dude. Very kind of you. Ian said, had this game on an old Dell computer back when it came out. Boy, yeah, I don't even know what kind of computer I had. I mean, it was definitely... I didn't have it right when it came out, though. It was like, it was just after the expansion kind of came out. When you could first buy, like, the battle chest is when I got it. I did play it. What it was is before the expansion came out. Excuse me. I had a friend... Actually, my friend's brother had it. So I was like... I'd go over to my friend's house and, like... be like, hey, what are you playing there? And I'd be like, hey, can I play a little bit? And like, I played it a little bit before the expansion, and then eventually I got it after the expansion came out. Did I have hair when this game came out? Yeah. I mean, when I was in my low teens, I had hair, yes. You think I went bald when I was like 12? Boy, that'd be unfortunate. I feel like in a movie they made a joke about that, like some person who's been bald their entire life. They showed them when they were a kid, and they were bald when they were like 7. Rick said he had Diablo 1 on a floppy disk. I do remember saving over my character files and backing up my single-player character files onto a floppy disk. I do remember that. Wonder where that went. That'd be so cool to find, like, if it was just somewhere somehow. Jim Lyle coming with the fellas. Happy Tuesday. What's going on, Jim? Good. Well, I guess if I pick it up, might as well ID it, huh? Those bells can roll wacky sometimes. Rarely, but occasionally. Oh, Surf Ninja. Oh, there was from 20 years ago, Game Gear. Yeah, I remember. Remember the one Game Gear? Game Gear was like the Sega thing, right? That was like this big. It was like that. It was like this big, but the screen was like this big in the middle, and it was color. When Game Boy was just black and white, and it was like mind blowing, right? Am I thinking of the right one? Oop, I'm pretty sure that was Game Gear. Tell me y'all remember this one. They actually had a bunch of stats on it, kind of. Let me just look real quick. Yeah, just a couple. Light radius. Ooh. Y'all remember the one that was like, I think it was like, it had a thing like this, and it came over in front of you, like you're like, you know, I don't even know. It had the thing in front of your eye, and it would just see a little red thing, and you like pew pew pew. I forget what that was called. Virtual Boy, is that the thing I'm thinking of? Was that Virtual Boy maybe? I can't even remember for sure. It was not very popular, I do know that. Oh, Caillou. I couldn't read what those words or like 5 different people. Yeah, like Caillou, pulling Caillou, yeah. Okay, I didn't realize that was how you spelled Caillou until I looked at it like 6 more times from people saying it, that people were talking about Caillou being bald when they were a kid. My bad. I skipped a bunch of comments because I don't read stuff that I don't understand the words to, because I don't want to get in trouble. So, my apologies. So if anytime you guys type anything and I don't read it, and it might be something I don't understand, that's why. Good old Caillou, geez. What the worst show ever made, huh? George still playing Crazy Taxi, nice. Yeah, Nathan says it was Virtual Boy, all red UI, I didn't catch on. Yeah, somebody... Yeah, we had... I'd seen somebody I knew in school had one, and that was the only time I'd ever seen one. And actually, my wife pulled out, she had the first issue, she gave it to my daughter, I don't know why she still had it, it was one of those things. It was the first issue of the Barbie comic book, apparently. Issue number 1, there probably is only one episode. And on the back cover, there was an ad for Virtual Boy. $41.70. If it was 40's cool, but remember Dreamcast came out, graphics on the Crazy Taxi game seemed like next level. Yeah, that's one of those ones I don't know. I guess they just didn't get enough good titles, but yeah, the Dreamcast was like, it's like, oh my gosh, Nintendo 64, you know, it's only 64-bit. Dreamcast is 128-bit. It's like, oh, it's twice as many bits. But yeah, Dreamcast looked crazy compared to everything else, and somehow it didn't like win out, you know? I don't know how that didn't really win out, right? I guess it just didn't have enough good games. Yeah, right, Dustin. Yeah, the thing you stuck on your head and the Give everybody a headache. Yeah, I remember people talking about that. I put it on one time for like literally 30 seconds. That's my extent of Virtual Boy playing. So George says poor marketing. Bet you we could find a YouTube video about the history of it, huh? Fred said thought Final Fantasy VII looked amazing when it came out. Oh yeah, for sure. Back then it was like anything 3D was like crazy. Just got an Enigma. What's up with the repair cost? Merlin, I suspect you probably made it in a superior base, like a superior Dusk Shroud or something. Superior armors will give you, your repair cost will be like 1.5 million gold. If it's non-superior, an Enigma that loses all 24 durability will be like a few 100,000. But if it's superior, it'll be like 1.5 million. So, that's probably what happened. Perfect Dark was dope. I do, now that you mention it, I remember people talking about Perfect Dark game being sweet. Because that was like, the game was like better than the movie, right? That was a Vin Diesel movie, I think, right? That's the one I'm thinking of? Hard pulling up these memories from the past, huh? Nathan up here a minute ago got a little behind on some of these comments, trying to catch back up. Kids like Caillou for a while can only take so much, yeah. Caillou was one, when I realized what she was watching, and it's like, oh, Grandpa, why won't you come to my soccer game? Oh, Caillou was real mad. Oh, Grandpa, hey, I want my toy. And I'm like, turn that stuff off. Like, any show where the kids are whining all the time, oof. Get that out of here. Oh, Pitch Black. Pitch Black. Okay, close, though, close. Perfect Dark, Pitch Black, I mean, that's close. I'm proud of myself, even getting that close. This is like GeoGuessr, where you just gotta get close to win. Yeah, the whining's so bad, says Nathan, very much so, yeah. Can't you just cube it to repair it, or, you can do that, yeah, what Jim set up here you can do. I would rather just not, like, I would rather just have, like, 75 less defense than have to use a million trillion Ort runes. But, you can take I think what Jim Lyle said is right up here, an Ort rune and a chipped gem, and the Enigma, throw it in your cube and it'll fully repair it. I just never wanted to use all my Ort runes for, oh, Ral runes is for armor, someone says, so. I guess you'll have to Google Google what it is. There seems to be some discrepancy between opinions. But, there's a rune, yeah, what they're saying is accurate. There's a rune and a chip gem you can throw in there, and it will fully repair your armor. I know that there's two different ones, actually, I think. Isn't there one that fully repairs it? And then there's another one that repairs it and replenishes all charges on an item, right? Feel free to correct me, anybody in the comments, if I'm wrong, but I think that's the case. Oh, Fluid Motion sounds pretty confident anyway, so I believe him. Says that the orts for the weapons, chip gems, are for repairing charges as well. Yeah, Rig says, in Charcy I trust, yeah. I take all my business to Charcy. Hard-working young lady, self-made, small business owner. Does Socket have great drops? He can drop really good stuff. He can specifically drop the Griffins I want. And he's very fast and easy. And I like him fast and easy, you know what I mean? The people you run on the game is what I'm talking about. Super easy, super fast. Sometimes, when I'm streaming, I actually really like running stuff like this. I don't know, hopefully you guys, you know, yeah, every time I kill him, you know, something crazy could drop. A little exciting, but it makes it easy for me to read comments, so I can catch as many as possible. Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick, says George. Oh, talking about the movie I was speaking of earlier. Yeah, that is accurate. That's kind of what I was thinking. Ooh. Yeah, totally Chronicles of Riddick stuff, yeah. Pitch Black was the one, yeah, that's right there, it's right there. Raw, Morning Slayers, good morning, my dude. Oopsie. So you don't want increased durability. That's what messes up the cost, not the enhanced defense. I have heard that. I haven't tested it though. I guess I just always for any armors, especially Enigma, pretty much just Enigma. I steer clear of ever making it in superior. So. That's just my rule of thumb, as they say. Right, Mewtwo, right? That's what she said. Hi-oh. Racist. Vin Diesel was in Saving Private Ryan. Ah! Man, if I had one more, if I would, like I said before, if there was an Istrun right here instead of that Topaz, 75 Magic Find instead of 74, that probably would have been a Griffin's. Probably would have been a Griffin's. 32 life, 75 mana. I mean, it's kind of neato, little mix of stuff that doesn't really go together. We'll get them next time, boys. Zeal charges. There's interesting as well. Gotta keep going. Keep going. They stole it from you at the last second. Yeah, it dropped unique and then it switched over to rare. Yeah, the rule of thumb reminds you of the opening part of Boondock Saints, Nathan. Yeah, that anytime I say that, it pops into my mind like mid-sentence of saying it. Which, I mean, I don't really say it that often, but... yeah, I mean... 9 max with 72 attack rating, so that's like a... You know, that's like 3/320s. I wish the lightning was a little bit something different, but that's not a bad Grand Charm, yeah. But yeah, I just think of that lady being like, do you know where the rule of thumb came from? Do you know? And I don't even know if it's true. This all could be made up for the movie, but it's like... Yeah. A man could legally beat his wife with a stick as long as it was no thicker than his thumb. You know how sexist that? And I was just like, oh my gosh, she was just going off. I guess I'll throw it over here. I never did organize this stuff, huh? Still never did. Typical Phil, huh? Typical Phil. Today. Why is that here? I guess I forgot to put that over back on the sorceress, huh? Such a good movie. Yeah, that first Boondock Saints, legendary. Top 5 of all time, says Fred. Yeah, I would, I can't say for sure top 5, but it's in the discussion. I would say top 10 for sure for me. I haven't watched that in a while. Maybe I need to give that one a revisit, huh? I'll have a Coke, yeah. Yeah, we don't need to be saying that joke, huh? That's a good way to get the banhammer on YouTube, huh? Even if you're just repeating something that somebody else said. Rawl says that's what his stash looks like after he organizes it. Yeah, mine's pretty rough looking. I keep saying like, oh yeah, after stream today I'll organize it. And then the next day I'm like, after stream today I'll organize it. I'll organize it after today's stream. You and your rope, yeah. The rope ended up working out, fellas. Gotta be prepared. Mewtwo got his first Sorcerer's Torch. There you go. 1811. Could be better, could be worse. Congrats on the Sorcerer's Torch, though, my man. Rig looked up, let's see the range here on the Grand Charm, 49 to 76. 10 on the max damage, solid roll. I think it can actually, those Grand Charms can get up to like 12 or 14, I think, actually, though. But I think there's one roll up to 10, and then there's like the suffix roll, because I got one roll that was the 9 to 70, you said right there, and then that 1 to 2 lightning damage could roll as another thing that could be more attack max damage, I think. Don't quote me. But it is something like that, I think. Yeah, you say if you hit double mods for the max damage. There you go. I know I feel like I looked it up before, and I've definitely seen them over 10, but yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I'm not exactly a magician with words, but... What is your MF today? I think it was 350, 348 or something like that. Oh, 314? Thought it was a little higher than that. 314. I mean, that's not bad for a throwbar magic find amount. I mean, how many throwbars got more than 300% magic find, right? Not many, I bet. Galbeck the Great has spoken. Nice. Yeah, you trust me, you want to listen to her too. One time I didn't listen to her. That did not turn out good. She had to use the rule of thumb on me. Stick no thicker than a thumb. Oh, knife. Talking about the rule of thumb from Boondock Saints. I realized that could have sounded bad after I said it, but... Anyway, we'll move on for that. Yeah, that's what sometimes I speak before I thought. The rule of thumb thing they talked about in the Boondock Saints we were just talking about, fellas. But anyways, we're moving on because there's no win in this from my side, so... There's no win in this, so we're just going to move on. Any comments referring to what I said that I didn't think? I don't know why you guys' heads are in the... Especially Snow Pro, your head's in the gutter. It's you, not me. But anyways, Thrush Socket, huh? Thrush Socket dropping griffins today, huh, guys? Where do you think? Why do you think they call them dirty old men, right? I suppose you're not wrong, Snow Pro, I guess. Keep digging the hole deeper, Phil. Nope. We're moving on. Could even go, even if we don't get the Griffins today, if I got some 220 Java gloves, I would be stoked about that. I might have to go on a shopping spree. You want an orange Let's Raid shirt? Ooh. Well, I guess I not affiliated, but yeah, I bought this from a website called Ray. It's a clothing company called Ray John. I got this shirt and I got that crazy one that has all the 90s cartoons on it. I went on there, I was like, looked at their main stuff, and I was like, whoa! Like, they're the kind of online retailer, like, their clothes are like, a t-shirt's like $75 and stuff like that. But I looked at their on sale stuff, and I was like, oh! This was like $17, and then, you know, it was like on sale. This was like $17, an orange shirt with writing on it, so it's not big, but, and then that other one was I paid like 30 or 35 bucks for. That was normally like a $90 shirt. So, oh, get him, Fred. Roasted. just make. Yeah, I could go make one that just said the exact same thing, right? I'd probably get sued, knowing my luck. I'm buff. You say I'm buff? Appreciate it. Kind of you to say. I was unintentionally flexing. but appreciate it. This item's been worn by Phil on stream. I don't know if there's such an audience for that. That's like a maybe that's something I'd do on like OnlyFills or something. OnlyFills page. Robin, right? Yeah, I don't even know. We've been saying OnlyFills so long. I don't remember who made that up. If I made it up or if somebody else did, I don't remember. Right, George? Probably. Good old bun guy. Right. Wish they were Snow Pro, right? You'd be a millionaire. Well, the reason, too, is it's a supply and demand issue. Like, every dude would do that, have no problem. Women are, like, creepy. Fred says it was a community effort. Right, exactly. Community effort. There you go. Man, I can never get rares with those super high enhanced damages. Never get them. We're getting something good today, though. I got at least something sick. I feel it. I got a feeling. Part of this song reminds me of, I can't remember in Final Fantasy VII, that last part that was just, you know, kind of more mellow. It reminds me of, like, a town that's, like, under siege in Final Fantasy VII, and you're, like, running through, and you keep running into the Shinra. I think that the town with the giant, with that giant cannon. Maybe. Sounded like it to me anyways. This part where it's like the one to take out the emerald weapon. Maybe. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a few years since I played Final Fantasy VII. And I think the last time I played, to be honest, I was like, it was before I started my channel 3 years ago. I started playing, I was like, I'm gonna do another Final Fantasy VII playthrough because I'm definitely not buying a new game. And I think I got exactly to that town, and I stopped playing. So, I can't remember as closely as... But yeah, I think that is right. Cullen says, yeah, that's a sweet layout for Thresh Socket. Yeah, this is about as good as you can get. This is what you look for if you're running some single-player Thresh Socket. Like with it this short, if you are a sorceress, you can run this twice as fast as Pindle, which is crazy, but... And it's cool with the barb too because, like with Pindle, there's just minions around there, and if you're just trying to like howl them away and then kill just Pindle, you gotta deal with them. You know, usually it's not a big problem, but you gotta deal with them. With Thresh Shocky, you don't have to deal with nothing. He can't drop quite as many things as Pindle. Pindle can drop many more things, but he can indeed drop the Griffin's Eye I need. So. Block says he plays the remake but hasn't played the original in like 20 years. Yeah, that was one of those games that I'd pick up and play like once every 5 years. But I haven't played it in a while because I've been so like into the channel and D2 and stuff, right? So. Right, Mewtwo. Yeah, I did get all that stuff. Found 2 wind forces in the same day. The Mang Songs, the Grandfather. Yeah, I have gotten a lot of rare stuff, but man, didn't I find a Templars not that long ago? I think I found 2 Templars Mites now. Should stream a playthrough. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I just know, and it's no big problem or whatever, but it's kind of hit or miss because since I some people would love to see it, but yeah, a lot of people kind of wouldn't. So it's, you know, maybe on a day off type of thing or something. Ogrex, yeah. Anya sells griffins. Yeah, I wish, right? Block. Yeah, that was 8. I did really like, to be honest, Final Fantasy 8. It's not as like, it doesn't seem as critically acclaimed or whatever. I kind of liked 8 more. I don't know about more, but I really, really, really liked Final Fantasy 8. I just thought it was weird that it was very different than the other games, right? Than 7 especially. And it was weird that there was no chocobos in it, but then like you could buy a chocobo expansion pack or something. I wasn't sure what was going on with that, but I really liked 8, yeah, and the card game was cool, and then how you could like towards the end of the game you could start taking those cards for items to upgrade your weapons and stuff. So I thought it was a pretty cool game, right? Vamp races. Oh, ethereal, don't do it. Oof. I seen the Java and the increased attack speed. I was like, no, they rolled the 220s I was looking for are ethereal, but they're not. They're not. Whew. Fred said he liked the card game in 8 too. Yeah. Guard's characters, or Bind's characters in the Guardian Force is too much. That was true, yeah. If you know it off the bat, it's not a big deal. I didn't realize it at first, and then like, yeah, they level up and they get better. They're better with certain characters that they're used on more. I could see that being like viewed as a negative, I suppose. Yeah. Ross says, just got 220s. Bow skills. Yeah. Cut says he's been getting 210 Javas for days, tons of them. Yeah, I got 210s, I got 120s Java gloves, I got 220s in passive. I've got in bow skills, like I've probably found a half dozen of both, but just no 220 Java gloves for some reason. What's the name of the card game? Asked George in Final Fantasy VIII. I honestly don't remember what it was called. Like instantly Gwent popped into my head, but that's The Witcher. I don't remember what it was called. Someone have to Google it. I don't know if someone answered in the chat. Maybe I haven't caught all the comments yet, but I don't remember what the card game was in 8 was called. Fluid Motion says he doesn't know how I can stand opening the cube every time I grab an item. Yeah, I don't know either. It is kind of annoying, and usually if I don't have all of the perfect gear like this, I don't like, I usually don't even do it. But the thing is you just open the inventory real quick and you just click on it. And then you just right click, left click, boom, 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 you know. I don't know. I totally get it though. When I play online, especially without like all the stuff I need, I generally don't do that, so. Going on top secret, yo yo! Triple triad, nailed it. Cersos? I think is how that's pronounced. Yeah, that's what it was called. The triple triad card game. Fred said Final Fantasy VII was boss because of Tifa. Enough said. Enough said. Yeah, Cut said you get used to it. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I never thought about being annoyed by it because it's just how it is, right? It's just how it is. Cerso Zay. Okay, Cerso Zay. I'll try to remember. Remember that. Snowpro says I bought the first edition holo Pokemon card for like $3 shipped from China. They come and are sick. Gave them to my daughter and she blew minds at school. I don't know if so they're probably like knockoffs then, right? Huh? Dimensional Blade, not oopsie, not ethereal, but whatever. Check it anyways. So. Having full stash doesn't work so well when trying to complete the 7 other players in the drops. Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Usually on ladder resets and stuff. After that, when I'm playing online, I won't have the cube full like that. But yeah, you just kind of I got it. Spam, 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 and you try to click it. Yeah, I'll usually have an 8, like this much room open, like 8. Big enough that I could pick up a wind force. I could click a wind force real quick, right? That's usually what I do online. What's going on, Kaio? What's up, my dude? Imagine if someone put out, someone pulled out the first edition Charizard card worth like 20 grand. Like one of those unboxing videos, or you see those card pack opening videos and people do stuff like that. They buy like old unopened Magic the Gathering stuff, so. I seen one, speaking of those old like cards that are worth $1 bazillion, I'd seen one that there was a, I don't know if you call it a glitch or what, but when they were manufacturing the Magic the Gathering cards, they accidentally, instead of the cards getting randomized right, there was an issue where they would put multiples of the same card into packs, like just for, there's only known to be like 30 of them in existence, these packs that have ever been opened or whatever. And this guy bought an old pack and it ended up being one of these packs, and it had like 3 of these, I think it had 3 of the original like Black Lotuses that are worth like you said, like 20 or 30 grand a piece in it. Oh yeah, there you go, Snuffer. Yeah, a full pack of Black Lotuses, yeah. It wasn't a full pack, but it had like 3 of them in it. It was some glitch, because he literally, like, he knew all about it. He was a crazy expert guy. He, like, opened it, and there was one, and, like, I don't remember exactly how it was, so I could be wrong here, but there was, like, one on top, and he's like, oh my gosh, this is one of them. Like, this is one of them, if it is. And he scrolls through the cards, and he gets down, like, 6 cards in. He's like, the next card should be a Black Lotus, and if it is, like, and he swipes it over a little bit, and it is. And then that meant that there was even another Black Lotus, like, later, because it was, like, somehow it was, like, an exact pattern that was in these packs or something crazy like that. So I don't know the exact like, the things I said probably aren't 100% accurate, but it was something like that. It was like a Fable, like, God pack. Someone who knows a lot about Magic the Gathering probably heard about it before. Snowpro says there's a certain order. Some people who open packs like that will just skip all the cards and only look at where the good one's going to be. I have seen some of that. Yeah, I haven't watched a ton of pack opening videos, but I mean, who's not been bored sometimes, right? Yeah, they'll open the pack, just look at the back card because it's always like the last card. They just like chunk, garbage. They don't even look at the rest because they know that all the commons are worthless, like in that particular edition or something or whatever it could be. Oh. Case Racer said it's like killing Corpse more on normal difficulty and him dropping 3 burrs. Yeah, kinda right. Kinda like that. Sorry, comment from a minute ago here for I think it's Kaio. Not sure 100% how to pronounce that. My apologies, but quick question. I've been playing a Fire Sork through normal and nightmare, but keeping with it in hell has been tough. Is it worth respecking? Yeah, usually what I would do is play fire until mid, or till like pretty much Act 4 of Nightmare, and then I would usually respec. You can play it past there too. It is possible. It gets tough without, you know, Sunder Charms and Infinities and stuff, but yeah, usually the easiest way, in my opinion, is swapping to like full Blizzard, essentially, is what I generally do. But some people will dual spec too. I've heard people saying they go Hydra, Frozen Orb, or Frozen Orb Fireball and stuff like that. So up to you. I always recommend just going like max Blizzard and then you skip everything that's immune to cold and try to get your mercenary deal with everything else. So. Rig up here says the people have it done to a science where they weigh the packs beforehand, because that way they can tell if there's a hollow in it or not. Like there's just a minuscule difference in the weight of the packs. You're saying? Yeah, that's pretty wild. Can you imagine a guy going into the hobby shop like bringing all them packs up here and you're like, nope, I don't want to buy that one. Nope, I don't want to buy that one. What's going on here? Why is that like that? Quick fix then. What's going on, James? Looking for that Griffin's always. Always. Hoping for super rare stuff either way, but Griffin's is the most. Then some 220 Javas would be sick too, huh? What did I just do? Tomac comes in with what's up, fellas. Ooh. You can call me Kyle. Oh, okay. Kyle. Okay, I'll try to remember that. My apologies on anyone if I mispronounce names. Yeah. Oh, I don't even need to do that. Us simpleton Americans, right? Oh, Stopro coming with a $5 super chat. Ooh, thank you so much, my dude. Ton of people in here. Those who order groceries on Walmart.com with free delivery, what do you tip? What is fair? Great question. Stony Field, huh? Yeah. We'll keep rocking. Well, I don't know. Stony Field's probably pretty easy, huh? All right. Thank you so much, Snow Pro. My man. Ooh. I wonder how easy Snow Pro is. Or how easy Snow Pro is. Very easy. Whoa. Archers, the worst. Not easy. Mercenary getting ripped. Alright, guess we're not doing that, huh? Those archers. Stony Fields got Rakanishu. Could do some terrorized Rakanishu runs. Good call on that one. That was like the worst possible combo right there. Of I hop through. There's cursed, fanaticized archers right off the bat. Where's Rakanishu around here, huh? Oh, there he is. That's not too bad. I mean, maybe... Another champion right here, too. Archers, of course. This might even be... Maybe I'll just do that, huh? Let me go ahead and pause this. Maybe we'll just do that, huh? Because I can zip over there real quick and hit a couple other... There could be a couple champions and... on the way. Such as this group's going to have a champion. Could have been a Griffin's. Rakanishu could give me a Griffin's. The other champion pack could give me a Griffin's. I guess it's not here this time. Only unfortunate thing is doing this kind of stuff I gotta pay attention more, so it's hard to read chat. As soon as I do this, I'm sitting here thinking like, man, this would be so sick if he had a Nova Sorceress right now. Like just hitting over here and just boom, boom, boom. Just flash a couple times. Probably not worth it now that I'm doing it, but oh well. Pre-blaming chat, good call, exactly. Yeah, Rakanishu is going to give me that Griffin's, right? Never know. Where is he? Oh. He runs away too much. Never know. I did get that grandfather the other day off of some random monster, right? Yeah, I know, yeah, he probably plays a ton. Gets pretty lucky, right? You heard if you name your character Griffins, you're more likely to get one. Science. Scientifically proven. Tierra, see what's up. Double check. There's so much stuff here. That's one of those times when you miss something, huh? This is still just on players 1, Murph. How's it going, Scott? Yo, yo! Because I am killing some other stuff, but I'm essentially just hitting the champions and stuff. So, champions will drop the 1 item every time, right? It's kind of like running around, like when you're doing a pit circuit and you rock the pits on just players 1. Kind of one of those situations too, huh? They'll drop the 4 potions and 1 item every time. Where'd Rakanishu go? I guess Rakanishu dropped 2 items because he's a super unique, right? You're gonna hop on and do this. This is on single player, by the way, Murph, just so you're aware, so. This guy says you're back on East time, so you got some jet lag. Okay, gotcha. Jewel. There's a couple champions that were over here. Get back here. Oh, I got him. Looks like there should be one of these champion guys. I guess not. Got psyched out. Also, not to mention, anyone who didn't know, find item has nothing to do with the player's count either. So. So that's another thing to note too. Kind of hard to calculate it all together. Like, well, how much faster would I kill if it was on a lower difficulty? And then you get the drops from the champions, but you got to factor in what could I find from the other stuff. And you know, it's a hard calculation to decide to turn up a higher players count when you're playing like a sub meta build, we'll call it. I was thinking the same thing, Fred, but I was gonna give him a chance. Is this a Hork build? Yeah, I mean, I'm using item find. It's like I got like a... I don't know what the find item percentage, actually, I forget now. What is it up to? 60? So... It's not like... I don't have it fully maxed out. Because, yeah, this one's just 1, and then I put the remainder into here. So... Circlet... Oh, I haven't been using my battle orders or anything either, huh? Probably would. I mean, players 1, act 1 is probably not the most difficult thing, so... Look at all these champions around here. Stop moving. There we go. Four call to arms. Wow, crazy. Nice. Doesn't get much better than that, huh? Congrats, my dude. Oh, I didn't ID any of this stuff last game. Whoa, 4 to teleport, let's go. Oop. Maybe we'll teleport around and see if there's... How easy are the champions and stuff to find around here? I feel like there's a lot kind of cluttered over there. Of the champions anyway, so it's not going to be worth, yeah. That's what... It's actually, I mean, as far as, terrorized stony fields go, this is pretty GG. Right? Yeah, there's like there's no champions anywhere else. Would wisdom be good for a throw barb? Actually, you mention it. I went ahead and made one the other day to get that pierce, a little bit more pierce and stuff. Yeah, I feel like Chad, you diagnosed that one kind of correctly, right? I actually found this one's got battle orders and then it had increased speed. It was just kind of a base that I had found like, that's probably the best I'm gonna find. So, yeah, I think it could be a good option depending I haven't done a lot of experimenting yet. You get cannot be frozen. You don't have to put a cham into your areas, which can be a tough ask sometimes. So yeah, I think it could, for a throw barb, it is a good option. For sure. There he is. I knew there's going to be one over here somewhere. Glorious axe. I always wanted one of these to roll like super high enhanced damage just to be cool. That's one of those ones where if I was to stream with a glorious axe like whirlwind barb, everybody would ask about it when they came in. They're like, "Oh my gosh, what are you using? Look at this! Look at this classy piece." Favorite Adam Sandler movie? Asked Joey. Adam Sandler movie. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm not going to go too far outside the box. Like Happy Gilmore, or probably Happy Gilmore, I'd say. Billy Madison, real good too, obviously, but. Took too long already. Never want to teleport around that long when doing this. Big Daddy. Yeah, there really is. I was thinking about how a lot of Adam Sandler's newer movies are real cheesy and not as good, but The Wedding Singer, yeah, there's so many back then, yeah. The Wedding Singer, those are all good movies, yeah. Wedding Singer. I forgot about Wedding Singer. Good call. I even liked, I really liked even a couple like not the super new ones, but newer ones, like, what is it, 50 First Dates? I kind of liked Click, even though it was kind of cheesy too, but like, I kind of liked it. They're probably, I would say not on the same level as the other one, as like, Happy Gilmore and stuff, but. Fall Rune, do I even keep those now? I don't remember. Guess we'll grab it and see what's up. I'm frozen. Cannot be frozen should save you from all ways of being frozen. Don't mess with Zohan. I've seen parts of that movie. I would say that one's not the greatest. In Sweet Phil's opinion. Mr. Deeds. I don't know if Mr. Deeds. I don't know if I think I've seen it, but maybe like one time a long time ago. Has anybody wished you a happy birthday is a real question. First one today. First one today. JCV, yo, how's it going? Man, frozen again. That like frozen explosion when you kill a monster. Cannot be frozen, will not save you from it. Oh, the Diggler, Dirk Diggler, let's go. Blood Gem, no goo. I'm getting still creeping a little bit closer to another level, even though I'm just running like players one stuff. Grandma's Boys, an Adam Sandler movie, even though he didn't appear in it. Yeah, I don't think it's under his company or whatever, right? Yeah, but I don't think of that as an Adam Sandler movie, right? Grandma's Boy is great though. I do love that movie. The what, a Happy Madison production or whatever. Back here. How much involvement did he have in Grandma's Boy? I'm not sure exactly. I know it was his Happy Madison Productions, whatever you call it, but his production company. But I don't know if he helped write it, direct it, or did. I don't know that he did anything like that or didn't do anything like that, right? So, you? You? Gosh dang it. I can eat you. Amrune, let's go. What? None of those are champions? Get out of town. Can't forget That's My Boy with Vanilla Ice. That's My Boy. I think I remember hearing about that, but I didn't, I don't know if I've ever seen it, to be honest. Is Griffin's the last item on my grail? No, I think we looked at the other day. I think I had 4, right? I got the Griffins. I got Tyrael's Might. I still haven't found a Wisp projector. And I haven't found the one of the Druid helms, the one with the fire skills on it. I keep forgetting the name of it. Ravenlore, there you go. Just remembered. Myrmidon Greaves, huh? When did I switch to throw barb? Oh, just level 92. I'm level 92. I was level 92 when I switched to it. I'm on single player, so I can respec anytime I want to. So, yeah, I mean, with this barbarian, I've done throw barb, I've done whirlwind, I've done, you know, so. For playing through the game, I think I pretty much leveled with, like, frenzy double swings, something like that, and then until you can get war cry, I believe it is. I always forget the name of which skill is which, but the one that you use for a singer barb, and then I go dual wielding spirit swords, and I do that like through the game pretty much. But no matter what you do with a barb, playing through the game is rough, in my experience. So, oops, sorry, sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you guys' eyes. Dub Reno got a Maul rune off the Countess. Nice, 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 nice. War Cry's the one that stuns. Battle Cry's the one that pre-buffs. Okay, yeah. Good day. Grandma's Boy was from Adam Sandler, question mark, says George. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know, like, it was his production company, but that's why it's got a lot of the same people in it, you know, like the guy, and he's like, I came outside and I looked up in the tree, and you know what I saw? It was the MFing King of the Jungle. There was a lion in the tree, you know, and stuff like that. That's why it was a lot of those same guys. I know that was not a good impression of his voice, but. The drug dealer. Yeah. Dante. That's his last name in real life. Oh yeah? I didn't know that. Dub says, oh, on BattleNet, the Countess is the terror zone, the tower. Nice. Oh boy. Guy's getting beat up over here. Swap. There we go. Justin says Waterboy's his favorite. Might be tied with Happy Gilmore, he says, huh? Both good movies. Both good movies. I don't know that I'd put either one as the best movie. Just in my opinion, obviously. Movies are, of course, 100% subjective, right? Both great movies, though, for sure. Oh, got me good. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to look if I see an Eld rune. E-L-D, Eld. You got no drops in a terror zone. Bug? Question mark says Rawl. Not a bug, but it's like not common. I've gotten no rune from the Countess too. It can happen. Also, I think it's more likely to happen like if you're running on a higher players count, because I think I remember hearing it was like the reason why you want to run Countess players 1 if you're looking for the runes. One of the items, you can get more items to drop, and then one of the item drops will overrule one of the Countess's like default rune drops. So, but even on players 1 it can happen though. Oh no, champion over here. My mercenary just targeted out and slaughtered a champion over here. I didn't even know. Nice. Ilzan, Vakahat, my boy. Get out of here. Can't forget about Big Daddy. Yeah, Big Daddy's pretty good, right? Big Daddy pretty good once again. Dusk Shroud. You gonna give me a good skill or a garbage one here, buddy? You can do it. Boom. 3 to warmth? What do you think that's worth? Like 4 burrs or 5? 4 or 5 burr runes. Sunday. What you doing for me? Wow. Really getting after it on these stuff dropping here, huh? God. A Warmth Thunder Charm with a anti-perfect Thunder Charm right after. Or a Warmth Ormus, I mean. I think I said that wrong, but really getting after it. That's good though. We don't want to use up all our RNG on stuff like that. We want to save our Griffin's RNG for when that diadem drops. Any decent drops today? Those are about the best too so far, I think. So no. You know what I should have been doing this whole time? I should have been doing a diadem tracker. Like every white, like have a counter up in the corner, like how many white, how many rare, how many magic diadems dropped. Boy, even zoomed in, I can't even see everything. There's too many items. And that's players 1 difficulty. $274, but nothing else on there. Fred says Uncut Gems and Hustle were really good. I didn't see those ones. Did not see those ones. Jordan says Zod incoming. I would be happy about a Zod. I got one sitting around ready to use for something, but I still, if I found another one, I would be less hesitant to use the one I got. So I would definitely take a Zod about now. Huh? Oh, Alien Face coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, my man. My man. I enjoy your D2 videos and keep up the good work. Also, where's the best place to find armor sets? To find armor sets. So to find set items in general, there's not really necessarily a best place, to be honest. It's not like farming runes to make rune words and stuff, you know, hit the Countess, or there's some things like SOJs you can pinpoint to farm. There's not really a best place to find set items, to be perfectly honest. Just general farming is kind of the idea. Okay, good budget option right there. Duro Shell, 170. Defense isn't going to be a huge deal either way, but good budget option for mercenaries and for your characters, right? 100 life, strength, all res, cannot be frozen. Bunch of, underrated. Underrated. Thank you so much once again, Alien Face, for the $5 super chat also, my man. Sorry there's not a better answer for your set question, but sets in D2, you might be coming from, this is pure speculation on my part. If you're coming from D3 and playing some more D2, in D2, set items aren't really all that great. So, just an FYI. Might be totally off base with that thought, but just in case that is the fact. Snow Pro hit the emote limit. Right. Did Snow Pro get timed out? That'd be funny. Love seeing the emotes though. Ooh, gotta be a champion in this pack. There he is. Knew it. Ah. Nose itch. Sets are better in D3. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Full sets is just what you do, and in D3, what I heard anyway. You can get items rain from the sky so much you can get a full set and a perfect, completely decked out, maxed character in a day. That's what I've heard. Like the new season starts, and by the end of the first day, you got a full character. Oh, another champion around here. I'm about to get taken out if I don't pay attention. Ogre Mall, baby. Hopefully you're not one of those people that pronounces it wrong and says ogre. See what the selling stuff is first. And we've got a Windhammer. Not even that great, but it's an Ogre Mall and it's unique. Ugh. Jonathan said he did the season 3 fully started up a character in 3 hours. Nice. Yeah. Oh, there's a champion. Oh, give me one quick second. My apologies. George said he gambled a death's sash. Nice. Never tried that one before. Cody B says he always gets a ton of set items from the Cow King, huh? Huh. Yeah, I wonder if there's anything to that, right? Ooh, actually, maybe I need to start coming up here and wrapping around a little bit. Two champions right next to each other. Ogre X, let's go! No. Boy. It's crazy how this particular map that I have, all the champions are like on one side packed together, so it's like... I mean, maybe it's one of those things I never paid attention to, because who usually farms out here? But I wonder if the champions are always packed together like this. So it makes it like a sick place to farm. Ooh, a rare shillelagh. Because yeah, like literally, I wonder how many champions can be out here too. Because you can really save time. Certain areas can have like 8 to 10 or something. So it would mean there literally couldn't be another champion over here if you killed enough on that other side. So that's kind of what I think I'm falling into here, right? Kind of interesting. Alien said he asked because I keep picking up the same pieces. Should I sell them all or just not? They're not the best. Yeah, I mean, most set items, it depends. Yeah, most set items and most people don't even, like, pick them up. So, there's certain set items, a lot of people use like laying of hands, but they don't use them as the sets, you know. Like I have rune words, unique items, a couple rare rings, unique item, you know, a couple unique items here. So there's just like, you kind of just got to learn what they are. But some people mentioned the death sash, you know, having cannot be frozen. But most people end game builds, like set items I would use like on a playthrough usually, but there's not many. Trang's gloves, laying of hands, maybe the like stuff from the Tal set I'll usually keep. Pretty much anything from Tal set I'll usually keep, but like most of the other stuff isn't really worth keeping. Maybe I'm trying to think of what other set items offhand here. Yeah, I don't really know. Tal's Ammy, obviously. Tal's Ammy is probably one of the most commonly used. Like Tal's Ammy, laying of hands, and Trang's gloves are probably like the 3 most used set pieces in the game. Oh, G-Face. G-Face is used kind of on melee characters a lot too, but that's one of those ones. Most people don't play melee characters, right? So. But yeah, and you can stick that sometimes on your mercenary and. Oh, is there another champion around there? There you go. Alder's boots. Good call, George. I forgot about that one, right? Fred says Ike and Saigons. Yeah. That's kind of just stuff for me personally. I never really use it, and it doesn't really have trade value, right? So I don't usually grab that stuff. Yeah, it depends on a lot of different... That's why I was kind of hesitant when I was giving that answer. Not like hesitant, but like I want to make sure I worded it right. It depends, like... You know, are you going to be playing endgame builds? Like I'm teleporting around with super expensive Enigma? Or if you're talking more of a person who's just playing the game casually and, you know... I mean, I kind of play casually, but yeah. You don't do much melee, says Fred. Yeah, that is accurate. Technically, I'm meleeing. Well, no. Is throw barb considered melee? Right, it is melee. Yeah. Just ranged melee. Where are you? I must have got him. Mercenary got him for me. But yeah, you are accurate. In general, I don't do melee a lot, but it's not as good. Oh, looking for my water bottle. That throw barb is a boost. It's not bad. It's not bad. Sweet Phil, the casual elitist. Yeah, exactly. I'm the best of the casuals. Oh, right. Lying of hands, Cody B. Exactly. I said laying of hands, didn't I? My bad. This is just players 1, 2, though, so... Maybe... Here, I'm gonna up it to players 3. I didn't even... I thought about doing it, and then I forgot to... I didn't continue thinking about it. Pretty much is what happened. Just a little bit more from some of the other monsters, maybe, that I'm taking out along the way. Any good drops today? What's going on, Hank? Not really, no. I mean, I found an Ormus, and it rolled with warmth on it. Ormuses are meh, even when they roll good, so... Yeah, been a little slow day. Hour and a half already, oof. Haven't found nothing. I am rocking a throw barb too, so it's not like max efficiency character, right? More of a funsy character. Oh, I didn't get... There. Got him now. Oof. Another champion right here? Oh yeah. Boy, phone's blowing up in the last couple days. Scammer after scammer. Where's... There he is. Found some friends, yeah. Found some wonderful friendships with all of you. Credendum's pretty good. Credendum. That's like a belt, isn't it? I don't know if I've ever used that one before. Level 50 Whirling Barb. I'm having a hard time finding anything good in Hell mode. Yeah, Barb, Barb really is best. You gotta take advantage of the find item skill, make sure you're using that, and targeting specific, you know, running Pindle, Breast Shocket, or like running Trav if you can handle it, with and set your character up for running Trav and run Trav over and over and over again. That's kind of the best way to rock a Barb. Whirlwind you can do, your best option is going to be like making some of the better budget rune words, like Oath, I think they added a couple newer ones. I can't remember them all. You have to look them up on the Google internet or thingamabobber, but yeah, that's going to be your best option. Running, like, getting a bunch of the lore runes, making some of the budget stuff. Fred said he failed the 265 overhead press last night. Keep trying, keep pushing. Yeah, I seen that little video clip real quick. I wouldn't even, Jesus Christ. I would never even try something like that. That's too much. I wouldn't put that much on benching. I'd be worried about getting hurt again. Sacred armor, you're supposed to be unique, boy. 4 sockets, 97 life. Let's go. Oh. Wait, where's all the champions around here? They're all hiding on me. For some reason I keep losing lock with Rack and Issue. Hank says, well, good drops are coming then? Hopefully, hopefully. That's what we're hoping for, right? Film the YouTube channel where he answers scammers' calls and plays with them. Right? Oof. Bunch of champions over here, which is good, but gotta watch out for those archer ones. They'll really get you. Wow, multiple champion archer packs over here. Multiple. Wow. Sunday, I assume. This guy over here bugging me. What? Oh, they're disappearing just before they hit him. Like a millimeter. Boy, you find item huge packs like this, you can really get blinded here. I'm going to assume there's nothing else in here. Alright. Oh no, and I ran out. Is there a scroll of identify sitting around here? What? Not a single one. Well, I guess we're going back down real quick. $76 lightning. I don't remember what Thunder Charms I got. I definitely have lightning one, right? So I don't think I need that. I think I'm pretty much only saving perfect ones, right? I think. Snow Pro, you failed 40 reps at 225. You're 2016 Madden. Nice. Oh, there they are, 220s. No. George says you can get up to 70% from using the synergy. Yeah, that's what I, at this point, I actually put them into the synergy, but I didn't, I wasn't able to max it unless I was going to lose a bunch of damage and stuff. I decided not to go that way. Where'd he go? There he is. Dustin said the road to 315 continues. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, battle staff. I thought that was, I guess I thought it was war staff or something. Yeah, George says he'd probably hurt himself trying to put up that many plates on the bar. Yeah, yeah. Just getting the plates up there, right? Same here. I don't really try to. I'll lift and stuff, but I don't try to lift heavy like at all anymore. After getting hurt just a few times, I'm like, man, I can't do that. I can't do that anymore. Can't do that no more. I mean, I could, but I'm choosing not to, I guess is what I'm saying. Can't see if anything's here. Where's the champion around here? I can't find him. They all got might, but oh boy. Any green diadems yet? Haven't got that lucky yet, cons. Not yet. Cody says, making me want to wipe the dust off your throw bar. Do it. Do it. Cody, what's good? Bill. Yo, yo. Playing D2, so everything's going great for me. You got to know it. Oop, it's got to be a champion in this pack. Snow Pro said he just went terrorize Countess and got no runes too, like somebody was saying earlier. Yeah, maybe there's something with that, right? Maybe terrorize, you have better chances of dropping more items or something. It overrides them, or just unluckiness. Just unluckiness, it could be. I mean, it's got to happen to somebody sometimes. George says, do I ever gamble to get low-level items in the Grail? No, I never worried about trying to get low-level items in the Grail. I just figured that eventually I would find them, which is what happened, you know. And I never was at a point where it's like, oh, I got 7 items left and 2 of them are like, you know, I gotta go find like Blink Bat or something, you know. I don't know the example of something, but Biggin's Bonnet I don't have, so I gotta go gamble it, you know. I've never been in that situation. I pretty much found all that stuff real early, or you know, I've been finding a ton of this stuff really, just like, I don't know, just all over the place, even in hell. Like the other day when it was like the Arctic armor, Arctic furs, and it's like, what? This just drop in Act 5 of Hell difficulty? Like, what's going on here? Thought that pair was going to be different than every other pair. Two circlets. Isn't it crazy that Tristram's its own terrorized zone, says Dustin. Crazy? I don't know about crazy. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say because it's so small, and there's a guaranteed like 5 or 6 champions in there, right? So it's hard to... Because if you think about it this way, like, how fast could you run Pindle, right? Pindle runs, you really knock out what? If you're going good, 20 seconds, but let's be honest, after you count in, like, taking drinks here and there and stuff like that, it really, you're doing, like, 30-second a piece. And a Trist run, you know, you'll do in, like, 2 minutes. So really, you're knocking out more champion kills than even if you're, like, running Pindle or something, right? And they're terrorized. They can drop every single item in the game, and they're, you know, they can drop everything item in the game. You're getting more experience because they're terrorized and stuff, so... Yeah, it's like... Terror zones are crazy, like... Because even, you gotta think of every single load screen like that I do is like 10 seconds, right? So... Even though some of this teleporting around seems less efficient, it ends up not really less efficient, right? But... Isn't Bale dropping a Biggins one of the rarest things in the game? I mean, it's up there probably, huh? I wouldn't know if it's the rarest or not, but... George says he almost never finds low-level items. The pool of items that can drop are so diluted by the time you get to the end game. Yeah, you definitely don't find as many of those, you know, yeah, like Dust Sash and stuff in Hell difficulty, or Rick Signs Keen or whatever. I don't even remember what it's called, but that stuff, right? Sorry, fellas, just had a quick, yeah, I knew it was muted. I had a quick little convo right there. Mega important. So I'm back though, fellas. Sorry, it happens once in a while. Ooh, some good high quality H2O right there. Chris says, it's been 20 years, never found a win force. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I was always even more casual than I am now, I guess you could call it. With D2, I'd be gone for a couple years, come back, gone for 5 years, come back type of thing. I didn't find my first win force until a couple of years ago, you know, when I started my YouTube channel, like 3 years ago. So, it's not uncommon. Win force, grandfather, all that stuff. I probably never found a super rare unique, to be perfectly honest, until I started my YouTube channel. So yeah, not uncommon, you know, don't feel bad or anything like that. It's super normal. You do gotta play quite a bit. It's what makes it so exciting when you do find something crazy rare, right? I just decided to take out some pack here and start item find a bunch of stuff for whatever reason. Randy says, no win forces, 2 grandfathers. I think they're around the same rareness, right? I don't know exactly, but I'm guessing they're around the same. I don't know. If my odds of finding stuff mean anything, I would say Wind Force is less rare, but that's just my own anecdotal of like what I've found. Make sure I'm not still muted. Pretty sure I unmuted it, but... Are there any runes I haven't found on single player? No. Nope. I just found my first Zod ever, a few months ago. So, that knocked off the last one that I'd never found. They're both TC87. I guess the drop odds I never looked into that much. There are some other things that vary. They drop from what I like. The ones that I know of other things that vary the drop rates would like class specific items drop less frequently and stuff like that. Which I know that neither one of them are class specific, right? But I thought that some bases just had less odds of dropping and stuff. But it's one of those things I actually never looked into. I just kind of thought. You know what assuming gets you, right? Fred says never found a Jah or a Zod. Yeah, Jah, I feel like... Well, I guess Jah is up there. I've probably found more... Probably exact same number, actually, of Cham runes as I have Zod, so... For whatever reason. All of the Jahs I've ever found, I found them all within like a 3-month period. Well, I guess I take that back. I found like 3 of them in like a month on old D2, and then I found 1 or 2 here on D2R. I guess just 1. I guess I've only found one Jah, huh? So, Jah rules, exactly. Never found a Cham or Sir. I found this all the time. I found Sirs like everywhere. Found 2 of them yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. Crazy enough. Dustin up here. George, excuse me, you mean a Shaco hat. A green Shaco hat. I'm sure that's what he meant, right? Bloody foothills, frigid highlands. Oh boy. Another terror zone I gotta go run, huh? This one I didn't have to, but that one I have to, right? How's a Singer Barb gonna do against D-Clone? Oof, that's a toughie. Not good. That's gonna be a struggle. Could be fun, but that'll be a struggle, yeah. I should probably just do... Because they're all terrorized, it's all gonna be the same. I should probably just do... Eldritch over and over again, right? Probably just completely skip Shank and not do any of the other stuff. I don't know. I wonder where that guy's at out here. Right, there are champions everywhere, but they start getting harder out here with all the different archers and stuff. Ooh, come on, baby. Ethereal? I've never found Ethereal Titans in my life, and I still haven't. 157, is that good? It's not, by the way. That's like almost, that's very low. Why not do Shanky's right there? Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was just gonna see where this Sharpshoot Shank guy is out here. There he is. Sharptooth Slayer. He's kind of far out here. I might just go Eldritch and Shank and call it a day, yeah? This guy's too far, and I don't like... looking around these areas for champions, really, and I don't have a clearing build. What do you call it? A build good for clearing, you know. See, out here, literally, if you, without certain builds, it can be a little bit even almost dangerous, right? I think this is players 3 right here, too, but... Just hit Eldritch Enchant, call it a day. Ever played Path of Exile? No, I have not. Nope, nope, nope. Found an Ethereal Titans before Ladder Season 1. Got a ton of high runes for it. Yeah, that's... I believe it. Where'd you go? There we go. Minions. I mean, I guess we'll take out the minions, right? Why not? Ah, just as bad as archers. Let's see how much damage I can take as I'm like leeching everything back too, right? Too much stuffed item find everywhere. Guess that's it. You're the only one that prefers T-strokes? No, I've heard people say that, Dustin, but man, how they always run out of quantity and then the Titans like replenish. So nice. I know the T-strokes got the minus lighting res on it, but I feel like it doesn't even matter. Like, you wreck so bad even without the minus lightning res, so... Teleport. Oh. You know what? With the giant packs like this, I might want to... Oh, no, I want to have the, I want to have the Shaco on, actually. I was going to say maybe throwing on that Wisdom for the extra pierce to get to Shanky faster, but I do really want to have the Shaco on for that extra magic find. Since I'm specifically trying to magic find, right? Phil react when green diadem drops. Hilarious. Right. Yeah. Yeah, Fred, that is accurate. That did cross my mind. I don't think I spit it out. I lost the track of thought, but yeah, there are like the champions around Shank that they get taken out too. So. Very true. Very true. I mean, maybe let me try it for a run or two, I guess. What does that go? Magic Find's gonna be like 250 or something, 240. I mean, that's fine, I guess, right? But Eric says if I stream for 12 hours, promise you I'll get a Cheryl's Might. Chris says I'm trying to emulate your Nova, but how do you break through the end game when everything resists lightning? You just skip everything that's immune to lightning. But generally I wouldn't play through the game as a Nova Sorceress. That's like any Sorceress, I play through the game Nova and then respec into what I want to do, you know what I mean? You can play through the game with other stuff, but it's just the easiest to go Blizzard. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the kill speed with that 100% chance to pierce is pretty legit. Because even before I have this on, I have like an 85% chance to pierce, but it stops some of them, so. I think that's going to be the play, I guess. Pico up here a minute ago says he has Ethereal Titans when I was talking about that, but he never uses them. Yeah, I feel like Ethereal Titans are more of like a PvP thing, right? Do I have a point into the into Hobble? You're asking up here, Mark S. I think I do, but I don't think I really want him to scramble. I just want to kill everything as much as I can, kind of, sort of, right? I'm kind of, because I am kind of targeting the champion, but I'm also trying to kill other stuff too. You see what I'm saying? So, not a bad thought, but yeah, I want to. Well, let's go by right here. Got to be close enough to see him, but enough range to. Yeah, that with 100% chance to pierce, it works a little bit better, I think. Like quick enough that it's worth it, in my opinion. Undergeared Nova Sorceress basically limited to Countess and Summoner, Eldritch, and Shank in Hell. Yeah, pretty much I do agree with that, Fluid, yeah. If you are a Nova Sorceress, yeah, I would generally recommend that too, though. Like, farm the Countess till you can get an rune, and then throw in a Crescent Moon. That's pretty, I mean, it should be pretty simple to get an rune. Not too long, I'm meaning. Yeah, and a lot of times too, I don't know if everyone else does this, but like if I have a, if I'm playing a Nova Sorceress, I'll just get to Act 1 and like beat Act 1, maybe go through and beat Act 2, and I'll just stop there, you know, like I won't even go any further. I'll just farm the Countess till I get the runes to make the basic rune words that I need. Insight, Treachery, like I said, the Crescent Moon and stuff. And then once I get better gear, then I'll like move on. But that's more of like, that's like if I'm playing online and I play through the game super quick. If I'm playing solo, like single player, I'll 10 out of 10 times I go Blizzard. 10 out of 10. It's Phil's 520th birthday, right? Yeah. Dustin said he repairs his T-strokes so many times he doesn't even, kind of like me opening this, like you're just so used to repairing your T-strokes you don't even realize that you're doing it anymore. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see that. It's not the end of the world having to go repair them. Not the end of the world. Just, it's one of those things that bugs you if it bugs you, and it doesn't if it doesn't, I suppose. Bugs you if it bugs you, and it doesn't if it doesn't. Expert analysis by Phil. Amrune. Get out of that fire. Little brother had his second boy. Congrats, Bubbles, on being a double uncle. Mark S said he uses T-strokes and Titans and he swaps back and forth, huh? Alright. A little bit of best of both worlds. Right there. Is that a macro used to make a new game? It is, Fubars, yeah. You screw up all the time, hit Nightmare accident. Yeah, that's there's a few different reasons. Obviously, it gives your hands a break, you know, because I'm doing a lot of clicking and gives my hands a break. I can kind of go like this while it's going to the new game. You never accidentally hit Nightmare and lose some, like maybe you tried to re-roll a map for like an hour and finally got a good one. Yeah, you know, that way you don't lose your map because you're like your hand had a little twitch in it like this or something because you've been playing for a while or whatever, or, you know. So yeah, I have a macro set up to save and exit. I also have it, the one I'm using right now, because I'm not using the run counter, it's on pause, but I have what's set up, it'll reset the run counter, it will save and exit, it picks hell difficulty, it selects the character, so. A lot of boots over here, a lot of boots. I do. If there might be in the description, I can't remember if I keep them in the description or not. Exclamation hands-free, no space, hands-free. We'll bring up a link to that, the macro video. I believe. Nightbot will slam it in the chat. Whoopsie. Oh, level 93 barbarian now. No problem, Fubars. Eh. Right stuff, it's all a little low though. Eh. Champion Birdie, we'll get him. Where are you? Where are you? Wasting time now, I lost him. Oopsie. But if you go the wrong place, then you mess it up like that. Now I gotta do it manually. You have to make sure you don't have your mouse, and if your mouse is over the middle of the screen, it'll mess up the macro, and yeah. I will say though, for sure, yeah, the macro I have, it's on my Razer Synapse software, but yeah, there's other ways you can do it with free software too, in the same manner. Got a grand total of 1 key in the Hour of Terrorized Tower. Oof, unfortunate. Unfortunate, yeah, it can happen, it can happen. Your best drop was a gray diadem, like a white diadem. Oof. You'll get him next time. I'm almost dead. I should just get out of here. Anything awesome yet today, Robert asks. Not really. Nothing awesome. Just some little things here and there. What kind of razor do you use? Jay Piper. I don't know. Like Meyer brand razors, I guess. 3-blade replacement where you can replace the little head on it. I bought it probably 15 years ago and they still sell the same knockoff for, you know, I don't know. I do have like a head thing that my wife bought me for Christmas a year or two back that I use occasionally. I actually used that today, but I don't always use that. Elegant blade. That's not any good. Any magic immunes in the stony field? Boy, I have no idea. I don't really have immunes memorized for all over the game personally. Oh. Never mind. What kind of razor do you use? I just realized someone said she's probably talking about your keyboard, and then yeah, Chuck the Freak. You must be from Detroit. But what kind of razor? I got a razor Death Adder mouse. That's probably what you're referring to, huh? Probably, huh? I find that funny that I thought that. But yeah, Razer Death Adder mouse, and then it comes with the Razer Synapse software. Oops. Yep, it's me. Wait a second. You're the real Chuck the Freak? How is that possible? How is that possible? Well, if it is, if it really is you, which I mean, I guess it could be. I was just listening to you this morning. You got into D2R? There you go. My man. I was listening to you guys on the way to the gym. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming and checking out. I have to admit, Horkers are very polite in-game. They just follow you around, get some good bows, kill stuff, MF chance, listen to him grunt. Yeah, you do get them. I've had a couple of them following me around in the games, right? Just follow behind you in the Arcane Sanctuary or something. Hork and everything. Hork. Good morning, Soleil's G-Stacks. My man, what's going on? What is up? I've been able to find... Jordan Pike up here says, I've been able to find any items in this game within a few days, and I really want it. I'm assuming you mean you say you haven't found anything in a few days? That's unfortunate, my dude, I think. The way you worded your comment, my brain couldn't calculate. Gym, D2R, family, repeat. Yeah, pretty much one, yeah. That's what I've been doing too, yeah. Was on the way to the gym this morning. Did a little baby ab workout and some, like a half hour, 35 minutes on the stair climber. Yeah. Oh, you got your Griffins last week, you say, huh? Dang, yo. 78.275% jelly. Yeah, apparently, Chris, Chuck the Freak, an absolute Detroit legend, is into D2R now. Probably getting hype about D4 coming up, too, I bet. Probably just like all the rest of us. Mega hype for D4. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, G-Stacks on a mighty fine Saturday. G-Stacks, what are you on right now, buddy? You're way off on your days. Oh, you're on vacation right now. Nice. Congrats. Legendary vacation. I'll be doing that in like a week, right? About a week. Played with your bro for the 2 weekends, Chuck the Freak says. Nice, 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 yeah. Boy, yeah, that beta was pretty cool. Some bugs and stuff, but I had a great time. I can't wait. Can't wait for the launch, kind of, sort of. Kind of the more I think about it, the more I'm kind of get excited for it, so. Gal back. Coming in with the ripcord. That's a radio joke, anyone who's not from Detroit. Yeah, a lot of people that's not going to make sense to, but some people it will. That anyone who doesn't know that Gelback is my wife, so. Oh, I missed a grand charm. I was so flustered by the ripcord. Oh, there was a white diadem sitting there too. I'm gonna double check. That was not. Hold on. I looked out of the corner of my eye and seen that diadem sitting there. That was absolutely not a unique diadem, right? I gotta double check this real quick. Oh, definitely white. Definitely a white diadem. Yep, for sure. Okay. Whew. Got a little scared. Not that scared because I thought it was white, but I wanted to double check. Could have been bad. Boy. We talked about it before the other days. Imagine if I imagine if I accidentally saved and exited on a game when a Griffin's dropped. Yeah, just then I was pretty positive that was. I'm like, that was white. I know it was, but I double checked anyways. And my heart sank even though I knew I was right and it was not a Griffin's. Like, oh my god. The pucker factor's real. You ain't, yeah. True story, true story. Almost had a stroke. Whew. Galback is a wife. Yeah, Dustin. Yep. Galback says keep slaying. Might fine if I do say so myself. Mighty fine if I do say so myself. Nice. Yep. In here supporting the stream. Absolutely amazing wife, right? Oh, Fred. So yeah, we'll have to capture another one of those. Yeah, at the end of that 12-hour charity stream I did the other day, Galback came in to sign off the stream with a keep slaying, and then for some reason the last half hour my stream got like cut off. I don't know why. My stream just cut off like exactly at 12 hours in for some reason. So it's forever lost, the elusive keep slaying from Galback. Wait, what else was there? Oh, I thought I'd seen something else. Eyes were blurring for a second. I missed a superior berserker axe, huh? I don't feel too bad about that, but was that in this game or was that last game? I don't mind missing a superior berserker axe, but a Griffin's I'm disappointed in missing for sure. If I did. Since it's like 1 of 4 items left and the game with the diadem. Okay, that's acceptable. Yeah, items that are white and magic, like standard and magic items, like my eyes are like so trained to see runes and unique items that I can barely even see them sometimes. And also, obviously, trying to read the chat too, so it's got a lot going on. Oop, missed. Chuck says, yeah, no idea what to keep and what to let go. Yeah, it can be a little bit of a struggle, like when you're early on. Obviously, if people play like day in and day out, like I do, you get used to it. But depends on a lot. Yeah, well, what point in the game you're at. You know, if you're early on. If you said you kind of just got into it not that long ago, yeah, it could be quite a struggle. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. No champions around here. Whatever, we'll skip them. There we go. Gotta stay hydrated, fellas. Is there a secret to where the Stony Tomb entrance is? No, there's not. But so if you're looking online, you just gotta go everywhere for the Stony Tombs. We'll check. I don't even know what this map where. I don't know if I'd ever run Stony Tombs with any barbarian build that I can think of, but if you're on single player, you can get one where the entrance is right here. And that's what you want to find. You can re-roll it to where it's literally right here, or it might be like right here. But it could just be anywhere. Oof, look at that map. Like if you were doing a playthrough and it was right there. Knowing my luck, I'd come out of here. Knowing my luck, I'd come out of here and I'd teleport straight right. Looking for the way out. But yeah, you just gotta teleport everywhere around here to try to find it, right? Unfortunate, I know. I don't know of any way to find the Stony Tomb. It's always by a wall. Says, well, I mean, there's walls everywhere, right? Does Chuck play hardcore? Oh boy. Oof. Might and anything ooh. Rare sacred armor. Close, close. If I would have kept that Shaco on, that would have been the Tyro's Might, fellas. Would have been it. Allegedly. Oh, there's a guy right here. Oof. Alright, we'll get out of here. These guys are beating me up. What's going on here? Fishaholic. Yeah. I never drink water because fish is poop and pee in there. Gross. Valid point. Never thought of it that way. You only drink Mountain Dew and Busch Light. Soul Rune. Check the circlet. Walk, run, I guess. I always like checking these even though I never get anything good. Fire Skills Meteor. Got a little bit more on there, that'd be cool. Oh, wrong item. Oh, Eric says, I'm telling you, 12-hour stream, you'll get your Tyrio's Might. Right? I'll tell you what, I'll do a 12-hour stream 1 year from now. That's what I hopped into Ginger's stream earlier. I was like, man, you've been on for 12 hours, it's crazy. And he's like, actually, I've been on for 18. He did a 6-hour stream and then he got off for a second and got back on. I was like, what? What? How do you stream so long? I don't know how it's possible. I'm like a girly man. If I stream like 5 or 6 hours, that's like a lot, kinda. Yeah, Gerald Lighting says no green diadems today. Fred. "12-hour GeoGuessr stream. Let's go, Ack." Ugh. I'll tell you what, if I ever get a GeoGuessr channel and it like takes off, we're doing it. We're doing it. GeoGuessr. I mentioned that to the 17-year-old. I was like, "You ever heard of this GeoGuessr?" Like, I'm sure you have. You probably heard of it like a year ago, right? And he's like, yeah, that's from like a long time ago." Because I was like looking online and all these GeoGuessr videos were like 1 and 2 years old. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm just a standard boomer and I'm like just behind, you know? And he's like, yeah, I played it a little bit and it was, you know, I wasn't good at it. And of course I'm like a year behind. Oh, unidentified tiles amulet. Can I get out of here before I get ripped? Chuck says a one hour stream and you're dying. Right. Yeah, I've definitely got more used to streaming. I can stream longer now. Like 3 or 4 hours doesn't seem too bad, but man, I do a 12-hour charity stream every year for the American Lung Association stair climb. And yeah, this year wasn't as bad. Last year I felt like I was dying. It felt like it was crazy. But yeah, I couldn't believe that Ginger was streaming for 18 hours. That's so long. So long. Like, obviously you're getting up and going to the bathroom and getting food and stuff, I guess, but like, still, seems like a long number. Gerald Lighting, oh, for some reason it fired you up at the start of the stream. Oof. Yeah, I've heard that happen to people. I don't know how it happens, but it's a good thing that YouTube has that, how you can rewind streams to double check stuff. But it happens so frequently that people get like lost back in the stream. You'll see them comment about like, oh yeah, Final Fantasy VIII. That game's called the Triple Triad, and you're like, oh man, we talked about that like 2 hours ago. So you know they're behind, but I can't. I gotta be like, hey, someone in chat type in for them to catch up, you know. V-Lee, very true, very true. Streaming and paying attention to chat, yeah. That's why sometimes some of these easier areas are way easier to stream. Because then I can kind of like half look, like running Pindle and stuff. You know, you can just lock on, attack, and I can read stuff like this while it's chopping down whoever. And you got load screens you can read chat in and stuff, so. Oops, where am I? I got locked out that time. I was reading chat, not watching what I was telling. Stuck. You remember playing EQ and WoW for 18 straight hours? I don't know what EQ is, but 18 straight hours. Oof, yeah, I couldn't do that, right? That's just even just playing without streaming, I don't think I could do that. That's just too much for me. I'm not man enough. I mean, I guess I could. I don't think I ever played for that long, but I guess even back before I streamed and stuff, I remember playing like Call of Duty for like I can remember one time I had a snow day from, literally a snow day from work. There was so much snow. And yeah, I remember, and of course I got up for work at like 5:30 in the morning and was like, the new Call of Duty had came out like 4 days before or 2 weeks before or something. And I was like, all right, know what I'm doing today. Oh, EverQuest. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know that one. How's it going? What's up, Prophecy? Yo. Oh, Dustin, that's how he does it, man. He got that chinchilla power up. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that life. I didn't get that power up. Chinchilla power up. That's a funny one. I'm sure he probably says that. I haven't heard him though say that one before. That's pretty funny. DAOC. You play for 24 hours back in the day? Wow. DAOC. What's that stand for, Chuck? I don't recall. I can't pull that out of my simpleton, sweet Phil brain. Dark Age of Camelot. Oh, okay. Dark Age of Camelot. Okay, yeah. Yeah, people have asked me if I tried that before. Obviously, my lack of knowledge of the name of the acronym tells the story of whether I've played it or not. But a lot of people said it might be something that I would like. Boy. Taking a lot of damage around here. Holy moly. Might even use a potion. What? Alright. Yeah, they're skellies, so I don't leech anything. There we go. These slingers I'll leech a little bit from, at least. Whoa! Too many buttons. Oh, there we go. Figured it out. Raging Fishaholic. Yeah, Ginger Gaming Mentor. He's a ginger and has no soul, so he doesn't feel pain. I mean, funny as a joke. Funny only as a joke. That we all know is not true. Got to talk about the anger management problems. Can't just keep throwing stuff over and over like this. I do what I want. I do what I want. Oh, Fishaholic, you can say stuff like that because you're a ginger, right? That's how it is. You know from personal experience. Cash me outside, Bubbles. I will cash you outside. No, it's not oh yeah, cash me. Cash me outside, how about that? Took the world by storm back in the day, yeah. Yeah, cash you outside. That's what I was trying to think of, and then I realized she didn't say cash you outside, so it wouldn't work. And then I had to very quickly change what I was saying so that it didn't make me look like a fool. But it did anyways, but that's fine. First time for everything, right? Buy your fleece. I mean, I got enough of that stuff. Am I doing 1,000 runs? I had it set up. I was actually doing some Thresh Socket runs and Thresh Socket / Terrazone runs. So the run counter was set up really for doing the Thresh Socket runs, but then I just pause it when I'm doing Terrazone. So right now I got like 240 Magic Find. When I do Thresh Socket in some other areas, it's like 250 or 350 because I throw on my Shaco, or not 350, but I don't know, 240 plus 70. Whatever that is. I throw on a Topaz Shaco. As for the number of runs, I don't know. It's all been thrown into a little bit of a loop since like Terror Zones and stuff, the way they work with time instead of being able to do what you want, actually, so... Street Sweeper, yeah. Now she makes 10 mil a year on OnlyFans. Yeah, true story. Oof. Yeah, I think I remember hearing her first like stream or whatever on OnlyFans. She made over $1 million in like an hour. Like, oh god. Oh god, what is this world? You know. Fishaholic said he'll give her some credit. She's done a lot of some charity stuff that he knows about. Yeah, I don't really know anything about her besides that. She had a rap album, I guess. Yeah, don't really know anything, but Vili says ignores the Terror Zones unless he knows it's one that he likes. Yeah, I'm kind of back and forth on it. Sometimes I'll do ones that other people would normally not do because they're like super easy. And then other times I'll skip ones that other people love doing because I just don't feel like it, so... Is what it is, right? Whoopsie. I was in the zone there for a second. Yeah, because this one is actually, it's pretty good running this right here. Like, there's all the champions around Shank there, and drop, 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 you know. So you're actually getting, like, I don't know how, I haven't timed it out per run, but it seems like a kind of efficient. So. Yeah, grindy. Kind of what I was insinuating. Yeah. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Well, it was like, yeah, that Cash Me Outside girl. Because she got her OnlyFans, like she had to be 18, right? So the day she turned 18, she got one, and then got bang. Top 10 auto-generated names in D2R. Demon Hide Sash. Oh. Do Terrorized Zones have better rune drops? I don't know that they're actually supposed to. I cannot confirm nor deny that. You do end up with better odds of finding like everything though, because yeah, like every monster in a Terror Zone could drop like super sick items, so because they're all like super high level. Well, appreciate y'all joining me. Make sure if you haven't done so, you know, don't want you to forget. Make sure you slam that like button for me, fellas. Mike Sosa, afternoon, fellows, what's going on, my dude? Gosh, everyone's waiting for that green diadem to drop. Everybody. Matriarchal bow. I found one of the ones. I thought this thing's kind of rarer than you think, but yeah, I found a couple of them recently. So, boy, still real rough. Not great. Get a bunch of revives. Make a summoning Amazon. Right? Summoning Amazon. Think I won't do it? Right, there you are. Faith is better. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's not great. It's not great. Blood Raven's charge or whatever. Just a little rare, I was saying, a little rare. So I think that it falls into one of those classes where it's a class-specific base. So class-specific bases are more or less common to drop. So obviously it would mean that the oh, Faith has a reanimate thing. I guess I forgot about that. No way is Faith using a Faith better than doing a summoning Amazon. Right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Mark Goebel said there. What's going on, Mark? Rare and dog doo-doo. Rawl says he wants me to find that Griffins. No green diadems from Rawl. Gary, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, oopsie. Can you transfer multiplayer? No, Jojo, nothing multiplayer or single player can like ever be transferred between the two. No characters, no items, nothing like that. Yeah, I guess I forgot that or I just didn't know. I don't generally ever do Boazons. That Faith had that reanimate thing on it. I forgot about it, I guess. I've never actually even made a Faith before because I never do Boazons. We'll have to get around to that one of these days, huh? Doesn't Faith have like a jaw rune in it too? That's probably why, another reason why I never did. Brendan says he got two of those green diadems too. He feels me. Yeah. Steven says he feels like Wind Force is like that. Like it used to be GG, but now it's like a collector's item at best. Some people still swear by Wind Force, but yeah, Gerald Lightning. Oof. Ja Lameld. Yeah. An and a Ja. Yeah, that's a toughie. That's a toughie. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll drop a bunch of Jaws here soon, huh? Brendan says Tesladin's awesome but super expensive. Dream uses the Jaws, yeah. Another one I generally never do just because it's so expensive, yeah. I don't think I've ever at any point in my life had enough Jaws. Like, I mean, online I guess you could trade for enough eventually, but single player I've never found enough Jaws to make a bunch of stuff like that. Grindy, I just read that joke you put up there a second ago. Inappropriate. Inappropriate. Thank you, Phil. Unique diadem incoming. Hopefully. Like the good vibes sending out anyways. Couple more minutes here for terrorize whatever. We'll see what it switches to, huh? One socket. Was that 35 res too? 37, I mean. 39. Not too shabby. Oh, Grimaul, let's go. Down with this guy. Yeah, a lot of comments flew in 1 second. I missed some of them. I try to catch as many as I can, but yeah, that's a classic. Absolute classic. Murph, no. Throw barb not the best at anything really, except for throwing things. But it's fun. It's fun, Murph. Kind of. I threw this together and I'm doing it kind of for funsies, right? No, it's definitely not the best kill speed. No. Daniel says, by the time you're down, up from a minute ago, I scrolled back up to try to catch up on some. Daniel C. By the time you're at the end of your grail, you end up with a ton of runes. Yeah, I'm kind of there. I got 4 more items left, and I got a ton of runes, but Ja... I found a Ja real early on, like... when I was deciding if I wanted to do a D2R Holy Grail, essentially. And, since then, I haven't found another one in the last year and a half, so... And I've only found a couple of Burr runes, so... Like, with the exception of Lower Kurast, I've probably only found, I think, maybe 2 Burr runes. So... I've found the same number of Chams as I have Burr runes. And I've found twice as many Cham runes as I have Jaws. And I've found just as many Zod runes as I have Ja runes, so... One of those things, huh? One of those things. More Zods than Griffins. More Zod runes than Griffins. Did I item find this stuff in here? Can't remember. Guess I did. Not a lot of items came out if I item found all that. Don't look for me, says Griffins always finds it in ancient tunnels. The one time I did find one was in ancient tunnels too here, so. And yeah, G-Stacks, I got the Razor Tail on, yeah. Razor Tail, so, and this Wisdom, so 33, and then I got, it's like over 50%. I have a 100% chance to pierce between the Mastery and those two things, right? Wasn't rocking this when I was running Thresh Socket, but I switched to it when with these like mobs or whatever getting in the way and wanted to take more out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. 5 magic find. Not at this point. Not gonna keep that. War Shrike. I'm actually using dual lacerators. Oh boy. Well, I need to play this a little safer. Yeah, the war strike does have that 50% chance to pierce, yeah. But that 50% chance to pierce on the weapon, that doesn't like apply over to the other weapon, right? Unless I'm confused on how things work with that. Because the dual wielding barb is kind of different than other stuff because you can carry 2 weapons. So if you're using a war shriek and a lacerator, you wouldn't get 50% pierce from the shriek over to the shrike or whatever war strike to the lacerator, right? Am I late? Says Ghastly Dread. It a little bit. I mean, 2 hours 45 minutes. I'm gonna be streaming for about another hour probably. So. Steve says Zod's always cheers me up. Super rare, but rarely used. Yeah, I would really like to. I mean, trade for some other one or find other ones. I guess highly unlikely, but you know, because I really want to find a good obsession base. I think that'd be cool to be rocking an obsession and stuff. And obviously, I want to make a Breath of the Dying too. And there's always some. Like I have an ethereal area that I could Zod or something if I wanted to. So there's a ton of things I could do with a Zod, but yeah, I don't plan on finding a bunch of Zods anytime soon. Don't feel like that's gonna happen. Oh, unidentified Tal's amulet. 100% chance to be a Tal's. Oh, 100%. It was definitely a Tal's amulet until I identified it. 25 to damage reduction with cold res. I'm gonna hang on to that. Nothing we need to like clip or anything, but you can donate a Zod, Luis. Yeah, I'm on single player though, so that doesn't really work out right. On single player, if I wanted one, I mean, technically I could just hero one in or something, but that's actually cool for certain weird energy shield build. +1 to Ogre Mauls? Yeah, that's the best. Would I Zod it? If I found a perfect Ethereal Griffins, would I Zod it? Single player? I mean, I couldn't imagine that. Like, boy, I hope I don't find an Ethereal Griffins. With the exception of, imagine how many people would watch that clip. Streamer loses his mind because he finds an item that was not quite exactly how he wanted, or whatever. Grown bald streamer man acts like a child because his pixels on the screen didn't look the way he wanted to. You know, clip the catch me outside gut bang. Yeah. Right, yeah, don't look, right? Yeah, everyone's hoping for the worst. Hoping for the worst. No, I mean, this is just a joke, right? So, Arcane Sanctuary. Nope. I don't want to respec. No, I would go Nova to do that, but I really don't want to respec and do that stuff. So we're going back to Thresh Shock it, baby. Let me get that run counter fired up again. Is it this? Is it this? Yeah, there we go. All right. Streamer goes mad and takes out trash cans in the neighborhood after finding another green dye attempt. Oh wait, I'm not going here. What am I doing? Rocks, yo, what's going on? Yeah, like I could Zod this area. It would be cool. Ethereal Halbert's Rain. Okay. Oop, what am I doing? You don't think Sweet Phil caught himself saying it? I guess it was around the same time, but I didn't think I worded it as like... I just said Gut Bang was a top 5 auto-generated name, and we were talking about that lady at the same time, right? So, Rawl says Pindle Terror Zone. Nice, yeah, Pindle Terror Zone's legendary, right? Bubbles, come on. Oh boy, this guy. Oh, I didn't hit the reset. I'm hitting the wrong button now. I'm hitting the macro that doesn't reset the run counter on accident. Add a couple of runs, I guess. Why not? I think I did a couple runs, right? Dang it, now I keep hitting the wrong waypoint. Yeah, so anyone who wants to hop online, apparently it's Pindle Terror Zone right now. Go get you a Tal's armor. Oh no. What? Oh, because I had the inventory open, so I messed it up. Yeah, Pindle Power Hour, says George. Exactly. Geraldine says, lunchtime. See you if you're still on when you get back. Alright, dude. Peace out. I might be back. I might be on still, maybe. About another hour. Is Pindle that good? Well, it's just super easy, like run, run, run. When he's terrorized, he can drop everything in the entire game, right? And he's just super easy. You know, anyone can run him with like almost any character, essentially, right? And you can run him quick. You never have to like try to search for him or find him. He's always right there, right? Go get your Tails armor and gut bang. Well, that one, I thought I was just joking about the name because, yeah, that gut bang, auto-generated name or whatever. Marcus says he rocks Pindle and a Neelathak. Yeah, that's another good option. Neelathak can be a little more dangerous, right? But not bad, right? Not bad at all. Oh, a little 5 NATO action with, I mean, Shockwave and Hunger. Can't say those are great skills, but 5 NATO, little energy, little life, little cold res. It's neat. It's neat. You don't find a 5 NATO every day, right? Yeah, it's not bad. I wish it was like one of those skills was Grizzly Bear or something, right? So you could save all those points going down to Grizzly. But is what it is. Oh, it's level. I didn't notice that was level 30. Whoa! Actually, this is GG. Good point, chat. Boy, imagine online how much that would be worth. Probably at least an Istrun, right? Plus, it's got the perfect amount of defense. Good call. Good call. Oh yeah, I didn't know there was level 30. I don't always look at stuff like that because on single player, low level dueling items aren't really that crazy to look for, you know. But it's always cool to clip though, right? Wow, that's crazy. More like a bird, dude. Yeah. I was kidding. I didn't know what to say of how much it was worth, so I just said something that I thought was sort of ridiculous, that it would only be worth an Istrun. Yeah. Usually, I don't know how great that really is. It's hard to say how stuff can roll at low levels like that. I don't know the maxes of, you know, based upon level, blah 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 blah. But I mean, a lot of times, if low-level dueling stuff is really good, it's worth, like, a lot of burrs. So, post that on Cooley's page. I mean, maybe. Post it in there and see if someone says, "Charge you that, stupid," or something like that. You think this is worth anything? Oh, for the confuse head. Let's go. All the burrs. All the burrs. Yeah. Level 30 for so much skills is crazy, says Act. Yeah, kinda. That's what I didn't even look to see, because I didn't know you could get a 5 NATO 30 and under, I guess. I never thought about it, you know. I never mid-level druid duel, so. Rig says, what are you talking about? People online are always so respectful and helpful. Right? Ooh, that did one of those transpose things where I seen the gold color and I seen Spiderweb Sash and I thought they were the same thing, but ooh, SOJ. Oh. Cooley, trash. Yeah, I've watched a couple of his videos where he's like, this item's absolute trash, garbage, and it's like a 1% off perfect like Arachnid's mesh or something. So he did one video like that. Oh. Vili, you say that was almost GG. Are you talking about the Druid Helm I found was almost GG? Like it needs all that other stuff that you listed a second ago for it to be like crazy? Oh, the Necro head. Yeah. No, I was just kind of kidding about the Necro head one. By kind of kidding, I mean I was definitely kidding. Fake excitement. That was a fake excitement right there. Oh, you meant it actually had a lot of good stats on it. Yeah, I seen it had what, a couple Necro. I know it had all res and some other stuff. I honestly didn't even look at it that long, to be honest. I just seen a long list of stuff and then I made a fake reaction to it. So. That +4 to confuse was actually good. I was kidding. What? Huh? Wouldn't have thought. Oh, like 4 to poison over or something. Yeah, if it was something better skill. For sure. Roll. Bryce Street Sweeper, yeah. Phil always rocking the rock music, right? Most of the time. Yesterday we were doing a standard game music stream. Warcry, Battlecry, find item, repair durability. X has never got any summoning mods on those trophies. Act 2 music. I mean, I could throw that on anytime I wanted to, I guess. Maybe we'll hit the Act 2 on Act 2 music a little bit later. The Act 2 metal music. Ooh. Fred likes the occasional funk days, like slapping the bass, right? Oh, Vili said he pulled a jeweler's light plate of the whale the other day. Nice. Did you actually find that, or did you shop it? Like, did you drop it or shop it? Because I think stumbled like 5 times there on the light plates you can buy from Charcy. You shopped it, yeah. I found I just was like, I think I literally did this. I'm gonna do it right here, see if it happened. I was like, oh yeah, did you guys actually know? I don't remember how it came up in a conversation. I was like, yeah, you can actually walk over to Charcy and just buy those jeweler plates of the whale of these other things. And I was like, boom, and it was ancient armor though. But I was like, look at, like, this one right here is the right color, and boom, it was 4 socket with life, and I was like, oh yeah, look at that. It was from Anya, though. Anya, gotcha. I guess I never really paid attention to Anya. I guess you came over here looking for a claw real quick and check those real quick, dip out. Artisan Monarch with 50 poison length reduced. Oof. Well, yeah, Artisan, that would be like a 3, right? That Druid Helm is a drop highly ended man. Yeah, with it being level 30 too, I kind of forget about that kind of stuff. It's pretty sick getting 5 NATO like that. Oh, good call, Vili. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Check if they just got to be red if they're not red. You ever check if they're, because the gold ones can be hit recovery too, right? The gloves got to be dark, so those ones can't be. Dark must be the increased attack speed, right? What's the build look like? We're rocking Dual Lacerator, Shaco, Enigma, High Lords, Laying of Hands, Laying of Hands. Razor Tail, a couple rare melee rings, and some Treks, or no, some War Traps. A couple Hotos for teleporting if I use them, but I don't even really use them all that much. I guess I use them for item finding. Shop around for 320s now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that here pretty soon, since I've somehow not found a single pair of 220s in a year and a half of Java gloves. That is, I might have to do a shopping spree one day. Derek says it shreds. Yeah, it's pretty good. This is just players 1, because the way Thresh Socket works, you can just run him on players 1 if you're going to ever run him. Because super uniques drop the same amount all the time, so it works. It works pretty good though. I mean, it's no decked out hammered or anything, but it works. After the stuff that they've changed, it works out. What? Your friend couldn't find gloves in 40 hours? What? Boy. Yeah, I might have to do it like you said, where maybe I'll run Pindle and shop at the same time or something. Since you're right, gives you a reason to run over there. Am I still on P3? I thought I was on players 1. Was I just completely not paying attention and... Oopsie! Good call. Good call, Scott. I'm talking about how you don't need to run, you just run Pindle on players 3 and I'm not, or players 1 and I wasn't even doing it. I didn't even notice. Thanks a lot, chat. Thanks a lot. Dustin. Do all that stuff and speed run the whole game in an hour. I don't think any of that stuff would help me speed run better. It'd probably hurt me. GG. No doubt, no doubt. Now we're slaying, exactly. It probably next or whatever, Derek, but yeah, no all caps, by the way. Oopsie. Shopping 320s is so boring. I was looking for a martial arts, but I ended up getting 320 Javas first. Gotcha, Mike. Yeah. It is definitely, shopping is incredibly boring. That's why I didn't do it yet. But I don't know if I'm just never gonna find any. You know, I'm literally gonna shop for gloves for like 10 straight hours or something, or 15 straight hours. Get them and then go out and like the first rare pair I drop will be 220 rare ones and I'll be like Siege bow. What is this? I don't remember what this is. What is this one? Witch Wild String. Okay. Amp damage, 100% deadly strike, 40 all res, 2 open sockets. You could upgrade that to a ward bow and then it might have like 50 to 105 damage. If that had like 300% enhanced damage, it'd be sick. Then you upgrade it to a ward bow. G-Stack says Charcy's the best best place to shop. Pop a cow portal next to her. Yeah, the only issue, have you tried to do that on D2R G-Stacks? Because they added in a timer. You can't jump through the portals real quick anymore. You go through and it's like, I can't do it. And then you can finally go through. Because I actually, I did a video about it not long after D2R came out. It's actually faster to shop Charcy with the waypoint that's like right here. And then you go here and shop her real quick. And like, yeah, nothing's it. And then you go here and telekinesis the waypoint back and forth and then come over here again. It's faster to do that than it is to go through the cow portal. In my testing. Oh yeah, that is true though too. Yeah, it was a single player. I did do it on single player, so maybe the load speeds may be slower online, so maybe it'll be a different calculation. Best player setting for running Trav. I would generally say 3, just because then you get a better, like, more drops essentially, but it just depends on your kill speed, kind of what you're doing. So yeah, Trav is a lie too. Yeah, we're not big fans of Trav around here, some of us anyways. George says, I got the one where the exit's right there in town. Oh, I didn't even look at the exit in town thing. Stack infinity, what you call it? Run walk speed. And just run out of town and run back in real quick. Oh, that might not be a bad idea, right? Oh, almost got him. Oh no, could they combine? Well, there's 220 actually, but... Ah. I could do this for days. For days. I'm just going to do a couple. See if I can get lucky. Do one really long Pindle run. I can't tell. I guess these wouldn't be able to have it, huh? Boy, yeah. I didn't realize you could do that so fast, huh? Yeah, this is definitely the fastest way. Alright, we'll do it some other day. I just wanted to do a few, see if I can get lucky real quick. Sin burst of speed with Vigor Bow. It's a good call, yeah, throwing that bow on would definitely... Yeah, throw that bow on. Put use... Doesn't Mavina's belt has 20% faster walk run on it? Alder's boots. Charcy simulator. Yeah, no problem, Paulo. Appreciate you watching, my dude. Ah, exiting town and then teleport back in. That's a good... So yeah, Sorceress with that Vigor Bow on, all the faster walk run stuff you can get. Actually, remember we tested that out? Actually, Enigma with 45% faster walk run and then wielding infinity, self-wielding infinity, is the same speed as that, like the same speed as that Vigor Bow to Harmony or whatever it is. It's about the same. I can't remember if I tested if it was faster or if it was the same, because we tested that out when we ran Pindle with my Nova Sorceress. But I guess if you... There's a max faster walk run speed you can get though, right? I thought I remember hearing there was a max that at some point you couldn't really run any faster. Faster walk run circlet too. Yeah. Cat's eye, yeah. Bunch of 3% faster walk run small charms. Yeah, I can definitely run much faster than this, but I was just saying, like, if at what point would the faster walk run on your stuff? I don't know, you know, something I never really looked into, so I'm not saying that it necessarily is the case, but, like, if I have, you know, 30, 45 walk run here, and 40 here, and 20 here, and 30 here, like, could you only have a max of, like, 200% faster run walk, or, like... I don't know if there's a max on something like that, but I had heard some, like, at some point, you can't run any more fast. You can't run any faster, so. Oh, Fred, okay, now I see what your comment. You said channel membership lottery. 5 gifted memberships from Fred. You legend. Ooh, what a beast. Let's go. Thank you so much, Fred, for gifting 5 Slayerships to 5 fine Slayers. Thank you so much, my man. Daniel, Chicho. Nice. Derek, Jeremy, all got gifted memberships. Make sure you guys thank Fred. I got you, Chicho. Grim, I'll check the light boots. Derek says you're a legend, brother. Absolute legend, for sure, yeah. Daniel says he thinks he had heard 135 faster run, walk run, whatever is the max. Yeah, I don't know. That's something I'll have to look into, maybe. I don't know. Nicholas says, thanks for making awesome videos. Phil, we watch your videos all the time. Gotta head out. Alright, peace out, Nicholas. Thank you for watching the videos too, my man. Bubble says, where's my membership? I don't think you can gift Giga Chad memberships. That'd be sick, though, if you could. Throw that bow on gut bang. That's what I need to... Next ladder reset. That'll be my starting character for D4. I'm gonna start off with a rogue and name her Gut Bang. Some high resistance. Fire poison, meh. Daniel says it has a diminishing return like Magic Find for walk run. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I never really looked into that a whole bunch. How can you test that diminishing return, though? Yeah, that's a great... I wouldn't be able to really test it. I'd have to just look it up, right? See if there's anything online about it. Like, just like the Magic Find thing. Like, I've never tested the Magic Find, but they... I think they essentially, like... Kind of like... I don't know if data mine's the right word, but you look into the game files and you can figure out what is what, you know? I think that's how they figured out the Magic Find diminishing return, so... Yeah, right, Dustin. Yeah. Yeah, nowadays it's because it's random, and they obviously didn't. I mean, they didn't think about every combination that could come up. I feel like nowadays they would program it for sure, even if it was random generation of words put together. they would program it to not do that one. Oh boy. What's the most difficult content I could clear reasonably? I mean, this could clear everything. I mean, maybe, I don't know how it would go on Ubers, but it's just, yeah, I mean, if you're talking players 1, it could clear everything. I went and ran Bale with this character right here, because I hopped in here, I was like, I'll do these Terra Zones when they're good. I'm like, wait, there's no Terra Zones, and I looked, and I was level 92, I never did Bale yet. Because, like, there's really no reason to run Bale ever, but yeah, so I went and did Bale with the throw barb, so. But that's just players 1, you know, it depends if you're talking players 8 or players 1, or so. I've never seen that one before, George. Never seen that one before. Oh, man. Fred's getting those new KFC nuggies today. Nice. Hopefully they're great for you, Fred. Hopefully they're great. Does single player still have respec tokens? It does, yeah. But, yes, it does. If you're on PC, you can just type in some letters and you can respec unlimited amounts of times, though, so for free. But yeah, yeah, they do still have essences and tokens, yeah. Yeah, in the Battle.net launcher, you just type in like dash enable respec, and then you can respec infinite amount of times. Oh, here they are, fellas. 220 Java gloves. Boom! Oh. Walking Dude says, keep slaying, roar, roar. Cody B says, Popeye's chicken sandwich is undefeated. Undefeated. Yeah, I don't really ever eat fast food. I never really eat out like that, so I'm not even sure really, right? But I'll take you guys' word on that. Derek says, and that is not cheating. I don't know if you're saying it is or isn't. The developers put it in the game. I mean, I don't know. I didn't put that in the game. The developers put that in the game, right? I don't know if that was you're saying it's not cheating or you accuse me of cheating, but single player, I don't know. I didn't manipulate any of the game files or anything to do stuff. 257 likes, nice. Great time to remind everybody to hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Oh, now we got a big battle over chicken nuggies down in the comments right now. Let's go. Chicken nuggies. I don't know what are the best chicken nuggies. I don't... Like I said, I don't really do a whole lot of them. B-Dubs has the best chicken nuggies, right? B-Dubs are the best chicken nuggets. Boneless wings? Best chicken nuggets on the planet. George said now he finally gambled his death set gloves. Nice, nice. Uh-oh. Sorry, had to sneeze. It's a perk of single player, says Derek. Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. G-Sex Banquet Frozen Nuggies are the best? Really? I think those are the ones that if we buy them, my wife like won't even buy them because she says when you cook them, they smell terrible. Even like she won't even let them in our house. Psychonauts up here says all fast food chicken nuggets are trash. Jonathan's talking about wings over here. Wingstop best wings. I don't think I have a best wing. I'm not a huge wing guy. I'm gonna be honest. I get the boneless wings, adult chicken nuggets, and call it a day. That way you don't get your hands dirty. It sounds girly, I know, but you don't get your hands dirty. You just like eat it, get it done with. You're not like chewing on the knee bones and stuff, and I don't know. Boneless wings are GG. So little meat in a regular wing, says Pantera, SM Pantera. Yeah, they're okay. Regular wings are okay, but I don't like full bone clear, like the people that just take the flat and just like rip the cartilage right off and they're chewing on it. It sounds like every bite just sounds like somebody's like dislocating their kneecap. It's like, oh god. Like that sounds disgusting. Doesn't sound delicious. Yeah, George, that's what he does? Yeah. Boneless wings are GG. Exactly, Murph. Exactly. Jonathan says, same Wingstop has boneless. Yeah, pretty much any place has boneless, right? Because, yeah, it's just chunks of chicken breasts that are breaded, right? So, I've never been. I don't know if I've ever been to Wingstop though. B-Dubs is cool too because they have that B-Dubs brew or whatever. They have their own beer, and it's like $3 for a tall boy, and it's like pretty good. I don't know if it's God tier beer, but it's like $3 for a tall boy, and it's like, whew. That's sweet. Get some boneless wings, get a $3 tall boy. Yeah. Is it as good as Hams? Oh yeah, it's at least as good as Hams, Cheesy. It's probably like the B-Dubs beer is probably comparable to, I don't know. I don't even know. It's probably comparable to like, I think it tastes a lot like what is that? Founders Golden Ale or whatever. It's kind of like a lighter craft beer. You know what I mean? Like it's a type of beer like Budweiser or like, you know, Miller or Coors or something, but it's like a more crafty style. I don't know how to explain it. It's pretty much a normal like beer. It's like a blonde. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Street Sweeper. I guess you could say that. Can't beat $3 brew on a boneless Thursday. Right, exactly. Can't beat it. Mike's getting hungry now. Yeah. I haven't had B-Dubs in a minute. Many minutes. What? I don't know what that means. Oops, what am I doing here? My mercenary almost ripped him before I realized what was going on. I'm not sure what that means, Derek. Montucky? I've never heard of that. I don't know if that's a beer. Because there's a lot of like local craft stuff. So yeah, if that's something more local to where you're from, I would never have heard about it, right? Ricard's Red. You're a red beer kind of guy. Yeah, reds are pretty good. They're not my fave, but they're good. The chat has kicking appetite lately. Nice. Yeah. It's my jam right here. My jam. Ooh. Marcus is an everyday, all day IPA. IPAs all day. IPAs aren't that bad either, right? Not bad. Jalapeno cream ale. Says a grindy, a local one, a local brewery he's by does. Yeah, there's a brewery kind of by me that's they make this one called Ring of Fire. That's it's like a jalapeno something or other. Yeah. Psychonauts Bruins and both Boston teams, Bruins and Celtics, in the playoffs and favored to win. He's gonna be drinking all day. Yeah, those spicy beers are weird. Like, I've had them once in a while here and there. That's something I'd never want to have more than one of, right? Like, could you imagine buying a 6-pack of some spicy beer? It's like, you drink it, it's like cold and it's spicy at the same time. Rough. Elderberry sour and a strawberry blonde. Yeah, that doesn't sound... That anything, anything with fruit, I don't do it. I guess the closest thing to that would be like, I guess I like strawberry, like I like lemonade, I guess, and that's a fruit. But any beer that's like raspberry this or that, I'm like, ugh. Ugh. George, too much talking about wings. Time for Italian hoagie time. Jason M's got a couple Pilney the Younger's bottles left. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Look it up, you say? Interesting. Interesting. Never, nope, nothing I've heard of before. Dustin, Jersey Mike sucks. Fight me. Yeah, I'll go pretty unpopular opinion. Yeah, I hate Jersey Mike's too. To be, I've only been there a couple times, and when I did, they put me and the people I went with every time. They put way too much sauce on everything. So I guess you ask for light sauce on the side, but it was just like soupy, where it was just everything was doused in whatever sauce it was, and it was just dripping everywhere, and it was like a mess, and it was just like, oh god, like the bread's completely soaked in it. So, better than Subway at least. No way. Subway, controversial. We're about to get controversial here, fellas. Subway is the best sub place around. Trust me. Trust me. Oh, a little too far over here. Well, I cut it off. That's what it is. Subway doesn't toast their bread like they used to. They don't do the toaster thing anymore? Oh, well then, I don't know. I did that. I was back and forth on that. I was back and forth on getting stuff toasted. That's weird. They must have been, I don't know, takes too long or something. I don't know. Too dangerous? Gross, dude. Subway sucks. Yeah, right. Get out of here. Hey, if you don't like Subway, hit the like button. I'll get a lot of like button hits for that one. I know everyone hates Subway except for me. I don't know why. Working on that sponsorship, I like it. Yeah, I'm a businessman, remember? Actually, you know what? Good story. I actually love Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike, if you're watching, and Subway, you're great too. Firehouse, even better. Love Firehouse. Give me a sponsorship. It's okay to like things that suck, Phil. Yeah, I'm like the opposite of everybody. I don't like the tear zones and all the changes and stuff to G2 are. Everyone else loves them. I love Subway. No one else does. I'm the new Jared. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want to be a new Jared. I mean, I could be a different person who represents Subway, not like Jared. Subway's good, just not the tuna, says Pantera. Yeah, I would never get the tuna. No, I just get like normal subs, you know, ham and cheese, some kind of Italian thing. I don't get nothing fancy like that. Not that that's fancy, but it's like just seems gross. Uh-oh. Almost sneezed. Uh-oh. Keep thinking I'm gonna sneeze. It's Quizno Subs! Remember those crazy, creepy Quizno Subs commercials back in the day? It's Quizno Subs! Right, Dustin? Exactly, exactly. Clayton says on 2 separate occasions he had fingernails in his sub. Interesting. Interesting. Togos? So no, I've never heard of that, so no. Quiznos is basically all shuttered now, says Psychonut. Oh, gotcha, yeah. I guess I haven't seen one around in a while, but I never thought about it. Like I said, I don't really go out to eat very often, so... Too cheap. I am too cheap. Ogriax, let's go... No. Togos is just West Coast, they say. Just West Coast. Some Grindy says that didn't Subway have some lawsuit that their bread was made out of some mattress material? No. They did have a lawsuit that somebody sued them because their subs were $5 footlongs, but they were really only 11.5 inches or something like that. So, like, it was one of those things where they, you know, to save cost or whatever, they like shrunk the length of their subs by like a half inch or an inch or something, but still called them a foot long. So then somebody sued them for it because it's false advertising or something. I did hear of that actually, Dustin. Now that you mention it, I forgot about it, but there's certain countries that, because of whatever the ingredients they use in their bread, they, you know, the countries that are more like health conscious, I'm assuming places over in Europe and stuff. But that's kind of like, I don't know, how much sugar you put in it determines whether it's bread or not. I don't think that really determines if it's bread, because like, I mean, there's like Hawaiian sweet rolls that obviously have a ton of sugar in them, but they're obviously bread, like... That's like if you have like a brisket and you like put a bunch of brown sugar on it and you're like, oh, this isn't brisket anymore because he used this brown sugar rub, there's too much sugar. It's like, it's still a brisket, it just has a butt ton of sugar on it. Like, that doesn't make it not brisket. Like, even if bread has a ton of sugar in it, it's still bread, but yeah. I'm sure it's something like those European countries that are way more, like, conscious to, like, protecting their people, and maybe it's a little bit overboard. Jason said they got rid of it. Oh, Subway had a glue product in their bread. Oh, interesting. They had some glue, some type of binder that they used to have in it that they don't put in it anymore. Interesting. Could be. Could be. I'm not a Subway bread expert, but sounds about right. Oof. I'm all out of room now. Guess we'll cube those up. I really got to take care of that later because, yeah. It's getting rough over there. Oh boy. Soul up here says he's seen a video about the tuna from Subway and there's actually no tuna in their tuna. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because there's a lot of stuff like that. See, a lot of things that are seafood wise, they're not anything remotely of what they say they are. Like, you go to, I think it's like Chinese restaurants. What is it? It's like crab mango or something. It's like a little pastry thing that has supposedly some cream stuff in it. And it isn't actually any crab in it. It's like the leftover product. Like when they actually, oh, that's got a lot of stuff on it. When they take a crab and they de-shell it, and they take the actual meat out of it and stuff, they take the shell and stuff, the shell and all the innards and guts and stuff that nobody eats, and they grind it up because that stuff still tastes and smells crabby and fishy. They grind up their shells and stuff and they mix it like with cream cheese, like somebody said, to make it like kind of taste crabby. So it's really like, you know, gross. Imitation crab, yeah, essentially. Fish hot dogs, kind of, yeah. Daniel says, yeah, imitation crab's used even more often than real crab is. Yeah, I believe it. I mean, crabs are just like sea bugs anyways, right? If you saw how hot dogs are made, you wouldn't eat them. I mean, I've seen them, how they're made from like the pink slime stage on. Guess I never seen them before they grind everything up, huh? Like the hoofs and the lips and stuff that they throw in there, I guess. Oh, what was it? I tried to throw it out so fast I didn't even see. Bubbles. The ocean's just monsters and water bugs. F that place. Shaco! Michael, yo, my men's, what's going on, Michael?
Impossible.
Psychonauts says he watched Super Size Me. I read The Jungle. I read Fast Food Nation. I don't give a F. Yeah, Super Size Me, kind of funny. Just eat McDonald's for every meal, gain 30 pounds in a month. But that's also too a guy going from, I think he was normally like a vegan, right? That Les Stroud, I think, is who did that, right? I think he was a vegan, went into eating McDonald's every single day and eating like super sized stuff. So like, you kind of got a lot of weight that you could gain there, but just by eating like a lot of stuff like that. And then it took him a year and a half to lose it all, or a little over a year, I don't remember, but... Morgan something? Oh, it was Les Stroud. That was a different guy. That was like a survival dude. Yeah, Morgan. Yeah, you're right. Something Morgan. Yeah, okay. Can't remember. Yeah, Les was a survival guy. I feel like they looked a lot the same. That's why I got them mixed up. I heard he also supplemented his diet to gain more weight. I did not hear that. I mean, I wouldn't put it past anybody in the world to do that, but I feel like you wouldn't really need to. A guy who's like super Morgan Spurlock. There you go. A guy who's a super skinny vegan all of a sudden eats supersized McDonald's meals 3 times a day with like a supersized pop and stuff. Like I could see that. I could see somebody you know, who's like, I don't know how big he really is, but 5'10", like 160 pounds because they are vegan and they don't eat like enough food usually, and then gaining up to like an average dude's weight. But obviously an average dude is overweight, but essentially I'm saying a guy going from borderline underweight to like overweight. I could see that happening from eating a supersized McDonald's meal for every meal, right? Gaining 10 pounds doesn't make a good documentary, right, George? Right. I think, I could have swore, I could be wrong, but I thought he gained like 34 pounds or something crazy like that. Dustin says, 3 McDonald's meals a day. There isn't a number of pull-ups you could do in the world without run that super unhealthy. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. He only supersized when they asked him. Yeah. He would always get a large, and then they used to ask you that all the time if you want to supersize. And then I think it was shortly after that video they got rid of supersizing stuff. Yeah, the Psychonaut, right? Yeah, all that sugar in the pop. Yeah, that'll get you like crazy. Fred says actually, if you just get the quarter-pound patty McDonald's, some of the most healthy beef. Yeah, to be honest, a lot of it is probably like those giant freaking pops, those cups that are like this big, like giant gulps. You're there's probably as much calories in one of those giant things as there was in the rest of the meal. They've definitely gotten way healthier since that back in the day, from my understanding. So. Oh, so with that being said, we got almost 4 o'clock here, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off now. Fellas, but thanks for joining me. Thanks for hitting the like button and all that good stuff. Fred, thanks for gifting those memberships earlier. And Alien Face, Snow Pro, both with a couple of $5 super chats earlier. Thanks for supporting the stream. Really does mean a lot to me and Brad. Re-upping 15 months of Slayership earlier. Brad Piddle, thank you so much, my dude. So, with that being said, that's the end of the stream. It's been fun. Peace out, and don't forget to keep slaying. Ooh.